you don't help him, go get in the trash can. Cause we can't help you, anybody gonna help you. Yeah, I'm glad that pew held out. You put down a little weight on that thing. I seen that pew close his eye like, trying to get ready. Y'all all right? All right, two to be here, two to be alive. All right, one more. Like meals, everything. So we've always thrived and done well without it. You know what happened? All y'all Martin Luther King mother run behind thinking you're gonna do something. Martin Luther King did more damage than ever been done. Even King admitted later that he said he felt that he had led people into a burning house. I just listen to these black folk behind Dr. King. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut your mouth. Dr. King learned later himself. He got to meet people in there. He had met with the Black Panther Party. He met with people. He started looking at changing his view with white America. White America ain't got no care for you. You got to care about and I don't blame them. I don't care about you either if you don't care about yourself. And listen, care about yourself. Stop looking for somebody to care for you and sign something and liberate for you. Make your own way. Do you think white people looking for somebody to care about them? White people enforce their way with guns and knives and torches and police and badges and all other, and helicopters and tanks and planes. That's how white people make you care about them. They force it on you. Now you gotta start caring about yourself. I tell y'all this every week, but I know you ain't gonna do nothing. Now, when I say not everybody, but I know for a majority of our people, y'all, you know, you've been going through it so long, you don't even know you're oppressed. I've been crying out freedom on Twitter. Every time I go, I tell them people about how we need to break away, we need to separate from these people. Everybody get, where are we going? Where? I ain't going nowhere. Hell, if anything, once we ask them where they going. That's right. They need to leave. We with him first. Yep. We always got to jump, run, hop, and skip. Get their ass out of him. Yep. Everybody tell you to get your black ass and go back where you come from. Tell them to take their white ass where they come from. We always worry about running somewhere. Why we got to run? Hell, walk. We ain't done that wrong. I ain't trying to preach nothing on no black web, no underground shit. I said it. Listen, I'm proclaiming what I got in their face. Yeah. If we're doing something wrong, that's what you don't realize. That's why white folk don't respect you, because you're always trying to hide. Trying to go in the cup so they know, then you're still afraid of them. Tell them to their face how you feel. They say it to you. What they tell you when they say, I'm proud to be an American. I ain't a nigga. I got rights, I got liberties. You don't. I'm proud to be one. I'm proud to be a Yehudi. Ain't that right? I'm Yehudi. Y'all all right? I don't know these folks. They don't scared us so bad now. My poor people, I know they'll let them folks drag me off, and they'll just sit here and go right back to work. I already know how to infiltrate you. Soon as they take down somebody got a voice for you and trying to tell you the truth, you take that person down, grab y'all, you get scared as shit, and then you get worried. I'm going to take your kid. You know damn well am I going to keep your kid long? Hell, you ready to get rid of them. How is somebody going to keep your kid? Kids eat up everything, ain't glued down and bolted down. White folk gonna try, no white folk ain't no white folk want no black kids. They don't want to hear that, do they? Who sent that video of that white lady with the kid? And somebody sent that video with the white lady. No, I think Liz sent that. There was a video of the white lady who had been poisoning the child. Y'all saw that? I sent the video of that. Yeah, there was a white lady. She had adopted the kid and had the kid sick. She had been feeding the kid poison. The kid was in the bed stricken. Oh, I was so surprised. First time I was seen something like that. Somebody I sent it out to, they hit me back. She told me, she said, you preached it years ago when Madonna had them kids. You said, you can't see what's the fascination with white folk going getting them kids, wanting to get their own kids. I said, I've been told these people, they're being honest. They don't go and stay gonna pick out, why you want to pick out something look like you? I had a cousin years ago, I don't give a damn about it now, but it's just to be honest, I don't give a damn about it. But I'm like that. It's just, I'm like that. Once you cross that wrong, I don't give a damn about you. And she always bought her kid black dolls, always. Never bought a white dog. Them dogs, back then when the black dolls came out in the early 80s, late 70s, all of them had the real knotted look, and they didn't look attractive. They were so jet black with red lips. There were only a few of them you had to search for. Who remember the black dolls? They made them look so cranky, they made them look so unattractive on purpose. They did. You remember them dogs? They made them look unattractive, but she never bought her kids no white dog. And they used to look funny. You thinking, man, what you got them ugly dogs for? But she always got them, but she never bought her kids a white dog. I don't give a damn about it now, but she did that then. I was like, that's what people do. But you know what made sense? You get your kids something that look like them. They just be honest. Think, what's the psyche of your kid? Every superhero they know is white. For a white person, that's believable. It's probable, it's likely, and it's more likely that they resemble it. We got dolls and toys and stuff we played with, and it didn't even fit our culture. I'm just being honest, a lot of stuff we got, it didn't look like her. All the dolls we got, don't look. I remember the $6 million Hottie dog. $6 million man wasn't black. He was a white man. He was a white man that the government had taken, and they said they got through with him. He was faster, and he was stronger, and he was better. $6 million. They said that movie, that stuff that came out in the early 70s. $6 million on a white man. He was a project. Look at Jason Bourne, another white project. Look how many folk he can kill and beat. Man said he can run top speed uphill for about a mile before he started to get tired. I remember he said on the movie, I said, shit, that's a long damn way, boy, uphill. He said something almost like a mile before he started to get tired. So you know what you think the psyche that is when you see Jason Bourne? Don't fuck with him. The man can run a mile uphill before he get tired. They'll always give you stuff like that to make you feel less about yourself and you think greater about your oppressor. Everything they ever gave, they'll show them white boys in the military. They'll show them white boys with all that gear, that stuff on. They're just as scared as you. They're just as scared as you. Them boys don't be done all that bravery stuff. Who exposed American Sniper? Nobody told me nothing. I ain't searched through no information, looked through nothing. I watched the movie, and I watch it, and you know what? I'm fair when I watch the movie. And I looked at that movie, I said, shit, I can't do it. He ain't done it. I just be fair. I look at what I can do. I said, hell, he ain't done all that. That man said, then I watched when he got shot. First of all, you acting irritable. You acting crazy and shit, and you got a gun. Nothing say walk in front of you to go change a target while you bad. You been acting strange the whole time, the car acting funny. You have a gun. Nothing tells me to walk in front of you to go change a target while you have a gun, especially if I've been trained. That's how he got killed. And you think I believe he'd kill all them people? I just watched myself. Yep, this ain't true. It's good comedy though. Damn, make a damn good comedy. I ain't gonna lie to you, make a damn. Man, white folk be braver than brave. Go home, lay over here, why? He can't sleep. Get why? He wanna go back cause his brothers over there. Yep, makes sense to me. Let my black ass make it back. You'll never see me back over there. Folk, these guys been over there. Something told you when you got back, you want to get back over with your brothers and them. Something you couldn't sleep for getting back, want to get back over there. Hey, what about you? Did you tell them, I can't, I gotta get back over there and fight again. I gotta go fight. I love my brothers and them more, don't worry about it. Like, shit, that's them. I take an envelope, put a bird in the mail, and make sure the imprint and a stamp and send it to them. You know what I put on there? Fly your ass out of there on this. Isn't that right? Man, please. That's crazy. That don't even make common sense. But see, that to make you feel. Every time they get a movie, don't y'all know about y'all psyche? I watch movies a little different than everybody. I like to watch to see, and I like to put together and say, what white person sat down and did the choreography on this shit and thought they were gonna psych me out with it? What was your purpose when you made this movie? What were you trying to get me to think? What were you trying to get me to believe? Y'all know, think about it. Do y'all know how many millions of dollars go into a movie? Millions of dollars. And you know what it's all about? Fooling us. People, these ain't $100 movie, $200 movie. These movies cost them millions and millions of dollars, and they make more than triple what they spent. Because you pay to come in and buy an illusion. Come in and make you believe. If you look at it, it can be entertaining, and it can be fun, it can be good watch. But at the same time, you got to look at it's a little bit more behind it, because they left an impression in your mind. Yep. Now, everybody white you see, you think can fly, shoot, everybody running backwards in a wheelchair, all the old funny shit they be doing. Man, I don't believe none of that stuff. Just walk out of burning building, blow a boom, and they just come walking out like this. And they just do that and dust the smoke off their clothes. You know what you be looking at? You know you get what you be saying. Damn. Man, he bad. Don't y'all know? Let me say it. Y'all know, how many of y'all never thought about that? Don't y'all, what you think the purpose when they make these movies? It's all about the psyche they give you behind it. That's how they've been beating us out. You think less of yourself because if you look at America, look at everything that they set around America, it's catered toward white people. That's not catered towards you. I'll show you an all-black movie. You'll say, you know, that shit looks so odd. Because you know, ain't no way you go everybody black running just everything. The movie don't even look right. The movie just too dark. You know what I'm saying? It's like going about a mixed box of chicken and everything that was drum and thighs in there. You say, oh, something missing in the chicken box. I'm supposed to have a wing, a breast. That's what stand out. See, that's how they get you. You get a movie, a lot of times, a lot of y'all ain't watch movies. Predominantly movies you watch are predominantly all white. Guess what? You never question it. Because now they've gotten your psyche and your so the appearance of seeing all white, that's normal. It's only natural that a company will have all white employees. It's only natural every scene will have all white police officers. It's only natural when you go in a restaurant, everybody in the restaurant will be white. Where the niggas at? Church of Chicken. Popeye. Look at the movie. Think about the movies you watch and what they show you. It's not going to be dominated with people who look like you. It's going to be predominantly a white-watch movie. It's going to be whitewashed. How they going to put it together, and white people, however it goes, still going to come out good. Hell, even if they get killed, they're going to come out good. They'll come out like Patrick Swayze. They'll be the ghost. Man, get shot and raw, come back, still a damn hero. Still get to come back and kiss a woman through another black woman. He can't win with them. White folks, no matter how the movie go, white people gonna win. You don't win nowhere. You never win. You're in trouble. So I'm here to try to release you, try to save you. See, if I don't come along and get you to see just how everything affects you around you, you don't even know what kind of situation you're in. Go home and look through your movie collection, see what you see. Watch your movies and see how they set them. If it's a black hero, he gonna be on the run. It's his ass. He done something, he getting blamed, getting set up for something. And even though he innocent, hell, you know he did it. Because white people put it in your mind. So when you see a so-called Negro out here, and they tell you that Negro was arrested for something, just like the psychic they gave you from the movie, hell, you know he did it. Ain't that right? If he didn't do that, he done something. But you never say that or think that when they show you a white character. Uncle Ted grew up with John Wayne then. You remember John Wayne? Who did you know hated John Wayne, black people? What black people you know hated? You heard Uncle Ted told y'all? Nobody. He exactly right. Shit, John Wayne was a hero. Kill all Indians in it. One white man. Load one damn gun and kill all the Indians. Nobody sat there and looked at, damn, that gun shooting a long time. Think of, y'all ever saw these Muhammad folks be shooting? White folks throw guns away innocent. Listen, throw a gun down, they shot 2 people. They had to shoot them, but they can kick 100 people ass with no gun. What's the point of you even carrying a gun? You kick 100 people ass, you don't need no gun. But what do you think they tell you? What is he telling you? He can throw the gun away, he's still a hero. He's still a fighter, he's still a survivor. And look at your black ass. You know what you're thinking? I could never be like that. I could never do that. So now when the white man moves in on you, all your psyche is surrounded around John Wayne, Clint Eastwood. Back then, y'all know John Wayne didn't give a shit about no black man now. He ain't like that, he was racist. But you couldn't take that away from being a cowboy. He's a damn good cowboy. That's what white people do. They'll show themselves and look like they just heroes. And remember, he was an American hero. That's why he was accepted and loved when he was killing Indians. Anytime they killing folks, it's always, he the innocent man. He always the right person. White people talk, listen, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, who folks grew up wanting to beat them. You remember hearing about them on the TED? They were criminals. Yep. They were criminals. Yes, sir. Billy the Kid, criminal. 14-year-old kids shooting people, killing people. Yep. Everybody got a criminal, bank robbers. And you know these people revered. When I was growing up a little kid, you want to be these guys. Then they'll tell your kid, you don't want to be no rapper. Rappers are bad. You don't want to be no damn cowboy. Not no white one. I know, y'all don't think nothing about it. But you know what? You ain't got to think nothing about it. That's why your ass in the condition you in. White people condition you with education, they condition you with books, they condition you with commercial, they condition you with movies and television shows. It is conditioning. You know when you want to condition a person, you don't just do physical, you work with the mental. They have mentally broken us down and we can never see ourselves. I told somebody, everybody I talked to, I said, well, we're looking at me, we want separation. How are we going to do that? I mean, how are you going to do it? You separate. You draw your line in the sand. We're done. You get people to agree this is how we're going to operate. Hell, they did it. They got people to agree on taking some innocent people, some people that were already liberated who were living and were free, and they agreed and conspired to take you and conjure a lie to this very day that they still telling that they taught their kids to teach you. It's dangerous for you to set your kid in a government school and a white person teaches them. Because they're not going to teach you white lies. The white lie is going to be the truth for you. The black teachers, they ain't going to tell you, they ain't no better shape because they give them a syllabus. They're not going to think, if very few teachers you'll get to think outside the syllabus. Nobody risking their job. They're going to say it's the parents' responsibility. I'm not finna lose my job, but you poisoning the minds of people. People that we need. We need so-called black lawyers. We need so-called black doctors. We need so-called black bankers and accountants and everything judges. We need all these people. We need these people, and the education system is designed to poison their minds. Half of these kids ain't gonna strive for stuff like that. Which one of y'all kids want to go and be an accountant? You thought about being an accountant? All right, we got one of them. Give me something else. What's another profession y'all want to be? Somebody said black. Hell, you got that one. You ain't even had to ask for it. What you want to be? Any one of y'all kids can tell me something y'all want to be? An engineer? All right, that's good. What you want to be? A who? A builder. First, you better make sure you can see them some big glasses. I ain't trying to crush your dream. You like you'll build something, shit start falling down. But I don't want to discourage them or nothing like that. You can do it, though. We can do it. We're going to tape your glasses back, though. They're pretty thick, too. How many fingers I'm holding up? That's tight. That's tight. We'll work with them. Anybody else got somebody they want to be? Mechanic. What you want to be? You want to be a mechanic? We need mechanic. Diesel or whatever. You want to be versatile. Want to be able to work on either or? So it's a good profession. I'm telling you now, y'all learning. What you want to be, Joseph? A who? A builder. Where you come up with that from? You need to build you somewhere to go, because I'm looking for you, Joker. You know I want to fight you, don't you? Don't you know I want to fight you? Well, build you somewhere to hide so I don't fight you. These good occupations. We need to teach our kids how to do this. To be builders and engineers, because the school system don't cater to them. Y'all know, I'm being honest, the school system don't cater to our kids to teach them. Let me tell you something. White kids go in with advancement and opportunity chances. Our kids, they go, sweetie, you went, what did they get you to nurture you to try to get you in the career path? That had to be something you had to choose on your own, or somebody at home had to teach you. I'm telling you how important it is that we got to get back to nurturing our kids in our homes, showing them profession, introducing them to things so they can get some ideal about things so you can make choices. They don't have choices. These kids pretty much shit. They just going to go through school, get through, come up at the last minute and try to get something. If you hadn't did some prereqs before you got there, you don't want to just jump into college and decide to do nothing. That's the wrong profession. You want something you already start aiming for while you're young. So you start making preparations. So when you get there, you know what I'm saying? You start knocking down milestones. You don't start no damn milestone when you get in no college. That's too late. You got 4 years in debt. Ass and mess up a semester, your ass old. Now you take it over. You start preparing them way before they get to college. So now we got to start introducing them, just like they say we want to do. Now we got to go take them out here, show them how this situation works. Try to get them to understand it's not just doing the physical, putting their hand, it's the mental you got to know. You got to understand business and how you do stuff. You got to know about organization. It's a lot of stuff we got to teach you. Guess what? They ain't got to go no school. Got to teach me how to do that. They ain't teach me nothing. I learned how to do it myself. Listen, it's innate in us. It's natural. Anything we want to do, we can do it. So we just got to set ourselves. Let me tell you something. Stop going places and letting people just shove a book in your face. Start looking at what's the whole reason behind you. Why are you here? Why are you here? I mean, I ain't have nowhere else to go. That's not a good reason. See, I have a destination that I'm planning to go to. I'm trying to be with my maker, okay? So I'm here to make sure I strategize and organize myself and set things up accordingly as he see fit so I'll be able to meet him in peace. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to, now he left a plan that he set up and he put forth, and it's a written plan. Then we got to go with that plan and make sure we understand the plan. We start putting things together so we can make sure the plan be fulfilled. Y'all got me? Yes, sir. What's the alternative? You ain't right. Huh? Sheol. That's right. That's why I'm here. You know, a lot of people, they didn't think about the alternative. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. It's crazy. Why would I be here? Oh, I just love him so much. No, I learned how to love him in the midst of understanding what was the other end if I didn't accept this. I didn't just jump up and decide, I just love him so much I don't even care about no Sheol. I care about that. I didn't want to die and suffer. That's what drew me to him. I came here because I didn't want to die. Hello? So then I had to learn how to live. Then I had to learn what was the protocol. I got to learn how to love. Everybody can say they love him. You love him how? You never even seen it. What do you have that shows that you love him? Tell me, what do you got to show me you love him? Well, hell, you got a stick on your car? What do you have to show me you love him? Well, let me see. He said he a hard bus. He did, what was he getting? So he gave. So what do you have to show? It's your obedience. It's your obedience. That's your manifestation whether or not that you love him. He said, if you'll heart me, keep my commandments. That's how I show I love him. Y'all, I guess y'all ain't conscious. Hell, I guess y'all just thinking, I don't know. Maybe I put a cross in my shoe. No, you didn't know why you're here. Listen, we're not a people that just jump no more and just start following nothing no more. We got to understand why we're here. Why are we doing that? There's somewhere else we could be. We could be doing something else. So I choose not to do other things that I would desire to do. Why? Because I had to weigh the matter. I weigh the matter. What's the purpose? What I look to receive if I do it. I have a part in this. I'm here because I'm looking to be an inheritor. In order for me to be an inheritor, I had to show the manifestation of a son, a ben. A ben, a son, is typically who's an inheritor. Hello? Then if I'm going to inherit something, that means it's coming over from someone. Well, he's the giver of the inheritance. And he's only going to give it to the son, the ben. Then I got to show forth the manifestation of the ben. What did the Lord tell me if I was a son? I'm an heir. Difficult. Different nothing. What did the Lord tell me? Say it louder. Say it louder. For what? That's what the Lord told me. Now, if I'm a son, what was the son taught according to the law, the Torah? That I have to obey my parents. He said, for this is right. Well, I'm saying, he told me that he's a father, a Abba. What am I supposed to do if I'm a son, if I'm going to be an inheritor? I have to obey him. Not complicated. See that? You just sit around and wait for the Holy Ghost. Let's not be dumb. That's what we were before when we were Christians. We can't be dumb. We have to understand the plan. Y'all got it? We got to understand. We can't do nothing we don't understand. That's what Christians do. They're doing something they don't have any idea. They don't understand. You say, that's not his name. It don't matter. It should. If you've been told that he didn't give another name where you could be saved, and you just using one and it don't matter, that contradicts his statement. Why would he tell you that there is no other whereby you can be saved, and it don't matter what name I use? That makes absolutely no sense. Then it can only be one. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. I need to know that. You need to know it if you want to be saved. All this is predicated on if you want to be saved, people. There are 1,000 religions out here. You don't have to take discipline to this one. All of them won't lead you to the same place. You need to understand the practices. Does it make sense? It has to have some logic behind it. Hello? Who gives all their inheritance to a stranger? Nobody does this naturally. Does it make sense? He's going to give all these people an inheritance. No. He's going to give it to those who he knows who's related, who he has a connection with. We do that naturally, don't we? Why would he be dumber than us? He's just going to give it to everybody just so everybody have it. That means you're an idiot. All right, I got to get removed. Nah, it's all about what you want to do. Everybody ain't trying to go to the same place. So when that happens, everybody has different ideas about it. It's not that important. You guys should sleep. You guys can mess around. It's not that important. But, you know, y'all should consider that. At some point, you need to have a realistic conversation with yourself, because I do. I do. Know why you here. Know why you're doing what you're doing. And you know what I appreciate the fact is, he wouldn't have it no way. He wouldn't have it no other way. He would not have me doing something and say, you know, just do it in a way even though you don't understand it. It don't make sense. You need to give me understanding about it. Oh, all right. All right, kind sirs, if y'all would. That's right, people, carry on. All right, let's go down. All those that are able. Alam, Abba, which is the eternal Father, everlasting Father, we come before you to shakar you, which is to worship you. We yakra upon you by the Shem of Yahushua, Yahushua Mashiach, which is called upon you by the name of your salvation.
asking you to yasha us in the time of trouble, which is deliver us and save us. Ask you to be our all in all in our understanding. Ask you to open our lives that we might know you according to your sefer, which are your scrolls or your books. Ask you to give us a simple understanding that we might halak thereby, which is walk. Asking you to allow us to be Mashiach, to know you and to be your arm, which is to anoint us that we might be your people. Asking you to blot out all our kata and our ma'al, which are our sins and our transgressions. As you Shabbat to Abraham, Yasakak, Yaakov, the Yahudim, and Yasharal, the Berith, which is the vow that you made concerning your covenant. Asking you to Barak Jerusalem, your Shamayim and your Sabut, your Ra'ah and your Malaki and every Malkum, which are your messengers and your shepherds. Barak those we commit to you in Palau that seek you, that support your Dabarim, that ask us to Palau with them. Grant them their law's desire, which are their hearts. Barak us that we might truly be Talmim before you, which is perfect. And our Aman, which is our belief, our Amunah, which is our stability, that some call faith, in error. Asking you to Barak us that we might Shakar you, Shama, your Eridibah, worship and hearken to that which you speak. We, without you, are nothing. We can do nothing without you, and we yakra upon you, which is called upon you, because we won't change. We want information that's prevalent unto your Yeshua, which is your salvation. We ask you to remember those that could not be here for circumstance or situation, but you're a healer, you're a recoverer, you're a recoverer, and your strength, your harm, your love, your affection, your everything. And we ask you to change us that we might manifest the manifold, the workings of what you prescribe for us. We ask you to search us and see if there be any Rasha Darak, which is any evil ways. Cast it from us and lead us in the Arak everlasting, which is the way of life. Let the debar of our paw, which are the words of our mouth, let the meditation of our law, which is of our hearts, be acceptable in your sight. And as we prepare to move further in this service, we palau, which is we ask that you take full control, that you get the tahalim, which is the praises, the kabud, which is the glory, and the kabad, which is the honor, and the shem, which is the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, we palau. Let us all say, Amen.
Woo! Time is sitting in. All right, we're on. All right, y'all know we're gonna look at Romans. This is the Beth Mashiach, which is well, this gentleman has gone back and supposedly put taken what they call the New Testament and putting it into the Abari writings in the modern script, middle script, and in English. Gone back over it and said, this is how it should have been done. Now these books that they call the Gospel, the New Testament, were actually written in Abari. So these are books that they won't let us be privy to because it will come along and condemn everything they taught us and told us. Christianity is used for slaves.
That's right.
It's for torture. It's for keeping people from escaping. It's to make people take satisfaction in them being beat, tortured, raped, and kidnapped. And demonized. That's us. Now we got to come back and teach ourselves. We got to be taught so we'll know the Amat, which is the truth. This is Romans 15:4. Listen to the book.
For whatever Nikatab before.
The Nik Katab is for was, Katab is written. Before was Nik Katab,
For our Lamed.
which is to teach us, so that,
We, through endurance,
that's right, they put patience, but it actually talks about endurance, which means that we're able to go through a thing without giving way. Again, once we understand what words mean, then we understand the importance of how we're supposed to walk. Y'all got it? A lot of times people will assume, and a lot of times they speculate when it comes down to what things say. We're not trying to be speculative. We're trying to go with exact. Y'all got it? We want to know so we know how am I gonna know how to walk if I don't know? Endurance make a difference. That means as I'm going through a thing, I don't give way. Y'all got it? That's what the Torah taught us, which lines up with our Torah. Musa told them not to turn to the right hand nor to the left, which means they were supposed to have endurance. They weren't supposed to give way. And the only thing was going to do that was what? Hello? Say it louder. That's it, the word. How else would you know? Right? So that's what, they use patience, but this actually refers over to endurance. And through
Nakum,
which is consolation. That's the same thing we talk about when a woman, a lot of times you'll find some of his writings and it refers on a feminine sense when it comes down to a woman when she's in travail. Her nakum is the birth of the child. Now while she's suffering and going through, she has to go through she had to do some things in order for her success and for the baby life. Now her consolation is what? That baby. So now we look at our life being somewhat similar to that. What we're going through is somewhat like prongs or pains of pregnancy. Pains of when a woman in the time of delivering. Y'all got it? And so we look for that consolation of what? Of his appearance. Same thing that a woman does when she has a baby. The appearance of that child overrides all that suffering. A lot of times, these women have how many of y'all have torn something, had to have something cut, or whatever you've gone through, but that seeing that child face more or less suffices you for all the pain and suffering you've gone through. Well, that's what he's trying to tell them to come down to him. That when we see him, it'll pay for everything we're going through. Now, for those women in here that are going through it, how many of y'all, when you saw the child, that superseded everything you've gone through? It kind of more or less paid for. But while you were going through, though, you just needed to be over, am I correct? But once the baby delivered, you see the child, you like, that this is what I work for. Well, that's the same thing he wants to know when it comes down to being with him. Everybody in here is going through something if you're actually obeying. If you ain't obeying, you're going through something. There's nobody that's not obeying or obeying not going through something. But we're going through with an anticipation, your call, right? Which is a wait with expectation. So we're expecting to see something, right?
right.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Anytime he come, we gonna see him. That's
right.
the whole purpose. Just like a mother, when a woman when she's having a child, that's the whole suffering is so she can see his face, so she can hold him and call it her own. That's what old people say about it. When I see him, he can hold me in his arms and call me his own. That's the same thing that a mother does with her child. That's what she been waiting. I just been waiting to put her face with the suffering. Well, it's the same thing we look to do now. We're waiting to see him so we can put a face with the suffering. So now we have to have nakum, that consolation. Now our consolation comes through for what? Come on, of the Cant Be Dumb. What? My consolation come in when I drink a beer. Does this make sense?
No.
Not when we're talking about your sufferings. Your suffering should only be because you're doing what's written. Got it? That's right. Your consolation should come in from what's written. That's right. See, you don't ever alter or detour from that. And what happens a lot of times, we start seeking other means of consolation. That's why we falter and you gave way. That's right. Hello? Yes, that's how we fall into a lot of different hurts. That's how a lot of things don't come through, because a lot of times people will go for a while, but they'll start to give way. They'll start look for other means, and then they'll try to come back to hold him to, well, he didn't do what he said he was going to do. I'll assure you he's done everything he said he's going to do. If any protocols were broken, it was on your end. I assure you, anybody tells you that bold-faced lie that he didn't do what he was supposed to do, tell them to actually show you or prove that they did everything he said and didn't work. They won't tell you that. They'll start out, they'll do a little something, then they'll a whole lot of other stuff. Then they'll jump back to say, well, he didn't do what he said. He don't have no agreement with you if you turn away. Y'all got it? This is about endurance, not giving way. Same way with him. He didn't give way. Hello? Yes, sir. Let's see something. We might have your call. We know they put hope right here, but this is for what? This is to get us off. So when you start to get some understanding, they got to give you some truth. You just got to come and mix it in with some Greek mythology or put in with some Latin lies so you get us off. Mm-hmm. Now, once people look up a lot of time these words and learn what they mean, like they'll look this word up and really look into it and understand it, then the first thing they'll come back and do, now all this wrong. Mm-hmm. When you don't realize these people come along, that's their job, to add leaven. Mm-hmm. That's their job. To come and add something in it to try to alter it. You take a flat piece of bread and put any leaven in it, it's going to get a rise in it. And that's what they try to do. They always trying to get a rise out of us. That's it, man. Once you understand how people working, then you work for a defense. Got it? You work for a defense. Your defense is this information we give you. So you already have, not only you have an expectation that you wait for Yahuwah, you also have an expectation, no, these crackers are always working to try to get me off. Isn't that right? And that's up to me not to fall prey. Right? It's up to you now to make these choices. So when you sit here, if you're looking for some super ability to run, jump in your seat and sit in your lap and run in your mind and your heart to make you do something, forget it. You have to sit down and you have to be logical with yourself. You got to be practical. You got to be practical with yourself. You sit here so you can learn this and be taught. If it's just a spirit thing, then you don't need to teach it. You really don't. Once you get the spirit, you can go. Mm-hmm. It don't make sense. So everything you're looking at now, when you're looking at this spirit, I guess how we have to look at stuff, this wind that started to dictate and control and alter things, it comes in through information. This information, once we learn what it is that he expects, what's his expectation, then we meet that goal. Right. That's our goal. And meeting that goal, we follow certain criteria. That criteria is going to, when you're following it, there's just some things you can't do.
Right.
Now, what you're going to call this is spirit-led. Because I used to go and get drunk. I used to go and homemonger. But I don't because of what's the protocol.
Right.
Because of what he's expecting from me. Got it? The obligation I have to meet in order to be with him. Then I can't do it. See, you done got the Holy Ghost. No. It's just the fact that now I've been dictated and I'm altered now because of the word.
Right.
Everybody keep letting them to rush in and jump in them and make them start pop locking and spinning on their back on the floor. It's what this actually supposed to do is to teach you. See, a lot of things we do is because of ignorance. Even they tell you when they lock people up, they put them in jail. You know what they'll blame a lot of the incarceration on? Lack of education. Lack of education give people what? Less of an opportunity. Less of opportunity, put people to where? Go to crime. So they came up with a process, if we can educate the people and get them education, we can keep them out of jail. They start looking at deterrence. Because if you can open and broaden a person's horizon and how they think, then you give people options. Hey man, let's go in here and steal this car. I'm more or less thinking about trying to set up something and create something where I can own a car lot. What you think about got another end to it. I didn't think like that at one time because the way I thought was limited because of information. Just like committing whoremongering or drunkenness or any of these things that we do, it's because a lot of it's just really lack of information. As simple as it sounds, you'll be surprised how many people don't look at how the word, the debar, actually, it broadens your horizon. It gives you a new intelligence. Now, people want to go blame on the Holy Ghost must have came in you like fire and your clothes tore off you. No, it didn't. I have information. Now, this information that we have is spirit because it was inspired by a ruach, by the wind. The wind inspired it. Y'all got it? Yahuwah. This is what we'll call his breath. Another terminology you'll have for the word is his breath. Everybody here just say, hello.
Hello.
You won't believe it. Air came out. That means your breath came out when you were speaking. You can't speak a word and your breath doesn't come out. The difference is when Elohim speaks, it changes things. It becomes a directive. You got it? Y'all see what I'm saying? It can alter the course of how things go by what he speaks. Notice breath comes out with every word. Now he told you that Ish does not live by, but by that preceded. How was Adam created? By the breath of his mouth. Because he breathed. The very sense of him speaking, breath comes out. That breath is a wind. Y'all got it? That breath that comes out keeps you alive. We'll correlate that with spirit. Now, if you want to live longer than what you're living for now, then we'll operate by this. Because he said he forever liveth. He said he never dies. And his word bears record to it. He said his word sustains him. Then what will I need to do if I want to live forever? Smoke cigarettes. Homemonger. Go to the bar and get drunk. Commit adultery. All of these things are life-taking. So you got to start to decide. What gives life, what takes life away? You see what I'm saying? What alters your life? What takes it from you? Let's see. The 6th chapter of the book of Romans, 6 and 23. Romans. You know, you can have fun and do things, but you don't never want to forget why you're here. And you guys did for a while. You do that a lot. You'll forget, you get comfortable, you make friends, you do stuff, you make agreements, you get hang-ups, and you forget why you came here. And what you were supposed to use to help you remember. That's out there. What I heard it? What is it? What did you say? I can't hear you, man. What did you say? No, I can't hear. The Torah in the frontlet. Well, he even talked about it being like a glass, a mirror. See, if you go and you look at a mirror, and how many of y'all get up every day and you don't never look at a mirror? Why do you look at a mirror? Can one of y'all tell me why you look at a mirror? To check, to see where you're at. See where you're at well. Check your appearance. What you looking for in your appearance? Make sure you don't have no flaws. What kind of flaws you looking for? Physical flaws. You saying on a broader base. When you say you tell me what you looking for when you look in the mirror. Make sure you don't have nothing on your face. What else? Make sure you're looking nice and neat. What you looking for? That's right. Make sure your hair look good on the side. And what else? That's right. He's on the side. But now, seriously, that's right. Make sure stuff not out of place. That's what I'm looking for. You brush it, make sure you got stuff around, make sure you ain't got none of y'all. Why? Because when you go out, people gonna see that. And people gonna look at you. And people gonna have a statement about you. They're gonna comment about you. And they're gonna make a decision based off of what they saw. Ooh, you nasty. You got something dried up on the side of your mouth. Ooh, you filthy. You got stuff in your eye. That mean, you know what that mean? If I see you got something in your eye, this is me. You don't even take baths. It's just she could have washed her face and she missed the eye. But you see, that just shows you how you will make a general overall opinion about somebody based off of a flaw. So we go to a mirror to make sure we cover ourselves to a degree to say, now I'm ready, I can go out. I'm good with how I look. And I can justify the look of somebody. Man, what you got on? I'm working around the house. Man, why you like that? I just got off. So I can justify the appearance. Now, when your whore come back in, you're not going to believe it. You got to justify your appearance. What's the appearance he told you had to have?
Without spot.
Without spot. And without wrinkle.
Any such thing.
And we'll put on stuff all the time, wrinkle. We'll put on stuff, it's that little wrinkle. But you know, in his protocol, his dress code is no wrinkles. Ain't nothing for us to throw on a wrinkled shirt. I'm like, he ain't doing nothing. But his protocol is no wrinkles. Because it doesn't make sense to say, because you know what, when you start, everybody gonna have a justification. Sometimes you get wrinkled from sitting somewhere. Some people say, well, they're gonna probably get wrinkled anyway, so you start off wrinkled. And then get wrinkled through a course of the day, you start off wrinkled. So we already start out in a defect code with him. Now, that's on the physical. He only told us about without spot or wrinkle. How do we understand that? How do you understand that when it comes to your spirit, without spot or wrinkle? How you get a wrinkle out of your spirit? How you get out of your ruach? How you get a spot out of it? Then he had to start describing how you get these wrinkles and these spots. He said when it comes down to when it comes down to your heart, he talked about their feast of charity. Mm-hmm. You know that right? He started talking about these are spots.
Right.
Because these are some defects. You have something like you said, man, I like it. It just got this one. How many of y'all got something you like a shirt, but it just got that one spot on that thing? Mm-hmm. And well, you'll try to do something if I can get the right shirt because I like it. Or if I can just get maybe a pen and put it right on there where that spot at. But you know what? When you get through, you ain't gonna believe it. That spot's still there.
Yeah.
Now, whether other people notice it or saw it, you know it. Guess what? This is all natural. Nothing spiritual. Guess what happened? You know and he know where you at.
Yeah.
You know and he know where you at. So now we work to perfect it. You come here because what we're doing is we're taking a mirror and we're turning the mirror towards you verbally. So when you hear it, now you don't see with your carnal eye, because your carnal eye can overlook stuff. I looked in the mirror and saw and thought I was good and missed something. So the mirrors are not as accurate, but the debar is accurate.
Right.
Because when it come out, it's going out for a purpose. He said the debar has gone out of my mouth. It ain't going to return back to me void. I didn't send out for the wrong reason. I sent out where it went. It went. Now, whether you took it and you're allowed to be an effect or effective for you, it's your choice. Listen, no more that, you can impress and push on people the importance of being saved. You have to look at how important it is for you. Nobody here got to talk to me about how important it is to be saved. Absolutely nobody. There's no reason you're going to have to sound. I know for me, I need it. I know for me, I have to do for me. Anything you're doing, it should be a fulfillment for self. I feel better about myself knowing the information, and then it broke me away from behavior I just wasn't strong enough to break away from. First of all, I didn't know there was a problem until I heard the word. I didn't know fornication was a problem until I heard the word. That shook my life. So when I heard it, and I had to make a decision. You know what happened? Fornication. Left like that.
Oh.
That is a lie. That would be a big-faced lie. Never happened. I had to suffer. I had to learn how to go through without giving way. And I gave away sometimes. No matter how I was honest, I was praying, I was hoping, I was believing, and you ain't gonna believe it, and I fornicated. So then you had to get to a point where you get past it.
That's right.
You had to stop getting, then you know what I had to do? Start over.
Yep.
You start over. You know what you do every time you start over? You back. It's just like being retained.
Right.
You behind now. And you know what you start realizing? I'm tired of being behind.
Yep.
Because anytime you behind, you ain't getting ahead.
That's right.
You losing. You start getting with a different peer group. You can try to explain it, but every time you behind. Y'all got it. Now, when you look at it and you going through it, you don't understand at the time somebody watching you. Now, your downfall can work to a benefit for somebody else. Or some people can take your downfall and they'll use it for their excuse. Well, if he do it, then I know can't about it. Hold on, let me say it straight now. I ain't did this stuff, now I'm no preacher now. Don't go there with it. I'm telling. I know these niggas going somewhere. I see a nigga face. I'm talking, and folks going to finna run somewhere else now. Never happened. I'm telling y'all about stuff in the process of starting. A lot of times people don't realize you can have all the unction you want. You can have all the excitement you want about it, but let's just do practical. The feelings of fornication don't just leave. Whatever you've been doing, drinking and smoking, it don't just stop and cut off because you heard no word. It don't just stop because you feeling good. You go to church and get through and it's gone. That thing like, nigga, you know what we got to do now. You gonna get through now, you know what we got to do, right? Because that's where you're at. See, what I'm trying to tell people, because I'm trying to break this crazy hoax we had, and I had it. Well, you come, and it's going to be so much power now, you won't even have the desire no more. It doesn't. Right. It stays.
That's right.
It stays. It's there.
Yep.
It's like a thorn in your flesh.
That's right.
That's what it is. It's a thorn. You have to deal with it. You got to get to a point, and the whole purpose of it now, that's how you prove whether or not you're a harbor. Because I want to see if you'll give way or you'll stay with what I told you. Because I done gave you my creeds. I done told you what I can offer you. You see where you at. I'm a businessman. Always been a businessman. I didn't start doing business. I always have done business. And in doing that, what's practical? Where I was at was death, despair. I wanted to just die. I was sick of it and tired of myself and what I was going through. Now he offers me life. And the life only comes with, son, the only reason you're in the situation you're in is because of what you're doing. Exactly right. The only reason I felt like that is because of what I was doing. You're getting convicted. And you wanted to just stop. And it ain't going to just stop because you started it. No spirit came down and unzipped my pants to fornicate. Ain't no spirit picked up no bill. When I was in the store and floated and I got to my bag, me in the car, I said, where this come? Wouldn't have said from hell. Where in the heaven this came from? Spirit put a case of beer in my bag. All this stuff. I walked in, looked at, I feel like drinking this and get it and pay for it. Popping and drinking. No spirit open up. I ain't walk up one day. And the bill was just sitting there open. All that was me. And guess what? It was going to be me that had to cut it off. Mm-hmm. Based off of decisions of life and death. How many had that belief of the spirit that's going to come in and stop? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Don't make sense. Did the spirit start you?
Nope.
Oh, this was us. Oh, this was us. Why you weren't thinking to be you stopping? These are choices. Yahushua, who they called Joshua, told Yasharal, choose what?
You, this day.
Whom?
You gonna serve.
Why am I going to make you? He said, whether the gods, the Elohims on the other side, where you came from. That's what I had to choose. Are you going to stay with the gods you served that had you drunk, that manipulated you, that hurt you, that fooled you and conned you, or are you going to come with the one that's delivering you? These are choices you make. How do you beat the taste, the smell, the feelings, and the emotions of it? The less you do anything, and the more you'll stay away from things, the less prone you are to come back to it.
That's true.
But I can smell reefer. I told one time I was in the grocery store, man, somebody smoked it, but I damn near snort that guy out my nose, man. He smells so damn good. I ain't gonna let that man smell so damn good, I ain't know what to do. He was looking around that store, I was behind. He didn't see me. I had LinkedIn on his ass. He was sitting around, and you could tell, because I used to be like, he looking around trying to feel like, I'm saying, yes. You smell like weed. You smell like good weed. I damn near lit, damn near like, I was stuck right there. He looking around the rest. He nervous as shit, looking around. I'm saying, just stay here a while. Just stay here a while. Just hold on and just savor the moment. Because it was strong. Here, well, put me here, and that was a matter of now where you going to leave and go get some.
Right.
Or you going to stay with discipline. Mm. So then you had to start learning what's life and what's death. And all this come through, don't happen immediately over time. Don't happen immediately. This happens over time. You start to grow into things. You start to set down on. And this can't happen until you understand what you're doing. For everybody that's looking for the magic to come in, and all this, the magic is at Disney, okay? Which is all made up, all costume. That show you what magic is. All the stuff you magically looking to happen. Everything we have to do from Yahuwah, it's got to be us making conscious decisions based off of the proper information. Misinformation is just as bad, okay? So the goal is when we come in here to make sure we get the right information so we can understand the process. Because I came in the same way y'all did. I was waiting on the Holy Ghost to come and just take everything away and change it. I heard folks give them testify. Say, you know what? So one day Lord came in, takes a cigarette, left. And I said, I said, I ain't gonna be saved. I didn't even say that. I said, I ain't gonna be saved. Because he ain't come. I heard folks say, man, I used to drink so many years. One day got up, taste a little, and folks just get the clap. I'm sitting here looking, I ain't gonna be saved. Cause I know he ain't came and he took it. I'm like, he ain't came yet and got it. I'm waiting on that taste to go, that smell to go, all that stuff. Folks like, one morning, you know how many of y'all heard that before? One morning they just woke up. It didn't happen for you. I gotta quit. Give up. It ain't happening. Versus, I was taught, and let me tell you what happened to a lot of these people that stop. A lot of times people stop because of health condition. It ain't causing no salvation. I didn't stop down because of no health condition. I ain't had no health condition with no fornication, and no smoking, no drinking. I had to make a choice because I had an issue with, I felt like I was gonna die. It was like that man was on my heels, and I wanted to live, so I had to make some choices based on life and death. Y'all got it? So either way, it's a health decision in a sense. You got it? But I made choices that sat down for the fact that I wanted to live right. Things weren't going the way I wanted anymore. It just wasn't. It wasn't. I was at the top of everything. No, you start seeing something's happening. Something's happening. And it's very unsettling. I'm not at ease the way I was. I'm not comfortable the way I was. Something is happening, and I know it's getting ready to happen to me. That's what got me here. That's what been keeping me here. Ain't nothing changed. I don't feel like I can pop the door and say, well, you know what? I don't feel like that no more. I feel like everything good. I don't. That same thing now, something is happening. And I feel like it's going to happen to me. So I start making preparation to make sure in the day of my departure, I be right. Y'all got to make sure I be right with the person I feel like that controls what's happening to me. What's happening to me now, what's going to happen to me, and what's going to happen in the day of Mashpat judgment. That's why I'm here. See, if y'all don't set up and be practical with yourself, something's going to come along and shake you. I'm telling you, people shake you. There's some people got conversation, they'll hit you that quick. And they'll hit you with some stuff you can't answer, and before you know it, you be questioning everything. That's why a lot of folk gone. The right people caught them and throwed them off. Right people got them and they got entangled in the wrong conversation, and they couldn't answer. And before you know it, they let everything go. People that waste time trying to convince people doing what they're doing, they ain't got nothing going. They just live to see who they can shake and who they can move. I done seen it. I done seen these people before. Listen, I done seen them. You got to already know how to do it. Listen, you can't waste no time with everybody that comes. You think this is the first time? Right quick before I get there, see that 1 and 6 of the book of Galatians. We'll come back to that 6 and 23. So I want to talk about that. Well, since I called it, you know what I'm saying? But 1 and 6 of Galatians. Listen.
But though we, or Malachi from Shamayim.
1 and 6.
Oh, I'm sorry, was it 8? I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that carry you into the Khan of Mashiach unto another debar, which is not another.
Hold on for a second. He said, I marvel with the look with an amazement that you're so quickly, soon. He said, how quick you are. How quick you are from turning away from him who yakra you into the Khan of the Mashiach, unto the Khan, which is the favor of the Mashiach. That's what we were called to. See, this is what we got to look at. Hold on a second. How am I look at that? Let's see if that's Abari, chapter 5. Let me see what 5 and 5 say, since we're here. They call the Hebrews Abari or Abarim, plural. 5, what's that, 5 and 5? Let's see what 5 and 4 says. For those that hear us read, I know they probably looking and say it's throwing them because we read Beth Mashiach and then y'all read the King James Version. And the reason why we're doing that, because we want to do comparatives. We want to see what we've grown up with. How many of y'all grew up with the King James Version Bible? So that's what they gave, that's what we grew up with. So now all we're doing is trying to compare it with the Beth Mashiach, where he's gone in and recreated. We go back and we put it against the Septuagint, which is the Greek version, the 70 books. Septuagint is only 70. That's what they're saying. Your book has 66. Now, why would the Greeks write a book and call it 70 and your book only has 66? That means there's something missing.
That's right. That's right.
The name of it is Septuagint. It means 70 in Greek. So they wrote a title called 70 for 66 books. Does that make sense? Septuagint means 70, and you got 66. But even your own King James, when I say your own, this is yours not personally, but just overall, it even writes of other books that you don't have recorded in that book. But they recorded 70. Now, how many in the Apocrypha? 14. Now, the Greeks have some of your oldest writing. And the Greeks only recorded, and they called it 70. So 16 and 14 would make what? 66 and 14 make what, 80? We need another name besides Septuagint if it's 80 books. Just putting it out there. People all over the place. Your book record a lot of them. You got another book of Gad. You got the book of Yasher. They go 2 of your books. You got another man. They got who? Yeah, Canute. Well, let me say that now. You don't record that he wrote no book. They said that.
Right.
They don't say that. He just told you that Canute said. He never told y'all Canute wrote a book. He never told us that he wrote a book.
That's right.
People are gonna take that because he told you that Canute Nabot.
Right.
He never told you he wrote no book. That's a totally different statement. I can Nabot not write a book.
Mm-hmm.
Yahushua Nabot, did he write a book? So we're gonna say everybody at Nabot wrote a book. Can't say that. See, that's when you start taking things your own interpretation, that becomes dangerous. And people take that because they're gonna go to the book of what they call Jude, Yehuda, and they're gonna take it. He told you that Canute also Nabot about this. That does not say he wrote no book. I just try to take my time. This one thing I believe a little different than some other people do, because I'm cut from a different cloth, not burlap. I take my time and just try to stick with what's said. I believe that. I started off with that book and I moved all the way over to him. Because I believe that what's right gonna come up. What's right gonna come up. I believe that 180,000%. What's right gonna come up. And y'all gotta remember, all these people done played with us. They keep coming up with these lost books, and a lot of people don't even know all these books they keep coming up talking about lost. Man, the pace that they find these books makes absolutely no sense.
That's right.
It don't make sense to go find no book now. Folks done already been through them caves, in and out and gone, and now they already done busted these people for going back in here, taking this old paper, writing this stuff back up, drawing this stuff, and sticking it in cave, and they selling to people.
That's right.
They already done busted them. They
Busted
listen,
them.
already busted these people by coming up with these so-called Dead Sea Scrolls and stuff they got. All these folks just sitting here just going back, taking old paper, writing on this stuff, then coming here, look what I done found under this rock.
Yep.
You tell me all these people been in the same cave, nobody done lifted this rock and seen it.
That's right.
They just laying right here in your face.
That's right.
There been thousands of years, all of a sudden you walk in, you just find it. See, some stuff ain't common sense.
That's right.
And you ain't gonna believe who getting it to them, the Arabs.
Yep.
The Bedouins, those are Arabs. They ain't never let Arab, they just sit here and they dwell out here in what you call Bamar. These folks sit out here and they live to sit here and just get this stuff.
right.
And they sell it to fools.
That's right.
What don't make sense? Just common sense to you. There's nowhere in the world, this is my religion, my belief, and I found it, I'm gonna sell it to your black ass.
Nope.
What I'm gonna sell it to your white ass for, and this is what I live by. Ask them better when they sell you the Quran, the original writing. What sense is it gonna make to sell to you when I'm supposed to live by it? Why would the people supposedly over in the region call themselves Israel, why would they let you get this set to somebody? I'll be dropping bombs on your ass. That's the written, untouched, untampered word that we have, and you just took it and sold it? Missiles coming. Come on, that's how this is our decree. How am I gonna let you get this and sell it? Because that's the kind of game they play on dumb niggas. White folks sit here and put it in cave and make a fool out you. Make no sense for nobody to read our book and come up and have some of the speech they got. Man, Prime Minister of Israel and call himself Netanyahu. And his name Yahweh. Why is his name Netanyahu? They do anything. They make a fool out of him all the time. Why he don't put an O behind his name? He got a U behind his name. But it's supposed to be the V. Most of these folks didn't know, but why he don't put a V right there when he do it? Oh, how they spell the name Netanyahu and use the U and use a U for it?
That's right.
Instead of the O.
That's right.
Netanyahu. Our people don't have no brain in their head. Them folks, listen, they'll tell you anything. They ain't gonna tell me. I can see your face. You'll believe anything these people tell you. I'm trying to tell you, tell me it's an O, it ain't never a U, it's all O. Then why your name Netanyahu and why you don't put a U right there? Why don't you put a V? Okay, don't worry about it. How many vowel points he had in his name?
Exactly.
How many Netanyahu, how many vowel points, how many E's he had in their eyes? Anybody know how he spell his name? See if you can put up his name. Let's see if put up him. Let me see how many E's he got in him. I don't see how many vowel points in his name. Baby, now he pulled out that fur black dog. What you back there doing? Y'all met around, pull up the wrong dog now. Pull up that dog my doctor told me about years ago. See, all these right here, he got one right here. This he'll use vowel point. That he's taking that's an A. Why these ain't E's too? And this should be an O. They rarely ever use it. They always tell us the V or the O is what they use for it. These folks right here, this white man from Germany, all these people, they ain't get there to what, 1946, 1947, 48? All they gonna do is get rid of everybody over there who can come along and shame and show them out. See, the generation coming along today, they'll think them people been there all their life.
Yep.
Them white-skinned people ain't been there.
Yes, God there.
I think it was that guy wrote in the 1950, the king of Mizraim of England, of what they call Egypt. He told them jokers they'll never be accepted there. He said, because you left him black and you came back white. Now what you gonna do when one of the own white skinned was said that? From Egypt. See if you can pull, I can't remember his name now. The cat, I think he wrote that about 1958, 56. See you pull this statement up. Damn, that thing ugly. Shit, man, scare shit out of them kids, man. You get one of them babies and get that one of them babies scared. Hell, they about to scare me. Damn thing look crunchy. That right. So you bite that baby, just break up the brittle. At least they ought to put some grease on her face or something, man. Here's the name, Netzer. About the Jews. That's a J-E-E-S. I ain't gonna talk about here. I can't spell a word for damn. I ain't that bad. To the Arab Trade Union. Look at culture. What is it say? What was that? 52? He was the president from 52 to then? I don't want to read all this statement. People. I mess around and use my reading skill. I can't use it all the time now. That's right here. Look what it says. I want y'all to sit there for y'all. How many of y'all never seen it before? Y'all need to look at this. Listen now. This person here just went back and wrote it back up. You will never be able to live here because you left here and came back. That's what Gamal Adal, 1952, he was the second president of Egypt. This is the man that wrote, this is a quote from him about the fake Jews currently in Israel. And he was the president from 1954 until his death in 1970. That's why you had to get rid of people like that. Now you gotta ask yourself, why would this man say and make a statement like that? This wasn't nobody, he's telling you how you left Mizraim. Now, why these white Christians and these black Christians sitting in these churches won't come back and look at these statements from somebody who was there? He wasn't somebody who worked for the newspaper. The man was the king of Egypt. That was the Pharaoh. And guess where he would have got that from? From in the pyramids. They have the pyramids. They have the writings. They can see their hieroglyphs and look at the pictures. They don't just write with white chalk. They write to the color. They write on stones that give them the color to people. You will never see them drawing white stones showing white people. It don't make sense. They draw and write according to the color of their people. They find stones that depict their people when they draw them out. What you think white people do to you? They make you draw on shit that don't look like you and draw shit that don't look like you. That's right. He ain't no fool. He know you can't lie. He ain't got no business in his damn self.
That's right.
He was on that because they moved the Nigerians out.
Yep.
The Nigerian, that's why you'll find them so big when they come for education, because Mizraim were big about education. Your first dentist were recorded from Mizraim. You know that, Sweden. First dentist in Mizraim. They're the first people started dealing with teeth. Mizraim taught them a lot of culture. When you start dealing with perfumes and oil, Mizraim. The Mizraim were big on being proper. Like sitting down eating with other people. Mizraims wouldn't do it. That's why we got it from. He sat up with the people that taught her how they were separatists. That's what a parashim is, what you call a Pharisee. That's what they are. When Yahuwah started telling you what they had you to do, he said they were one of their fingers won't do it. You know why? Because we're separatists. We give it to people that are less than us. They took the Nigerians and moved them over there and put them over there in what they call nigger land. They told them it's Niger. N-I-G-E-R is nigger.
That's right.
Now you can't be that damn stupid you went to school.
That's right.
No, good and well that's still nigger.
That's right.
Well, white folks, what you doing, Niger? Niger. White folks, see, you know what they do? Teach you how to spell, come back and show your face, make a fool out of it. So dentistry came from Mizraim. How y'all think we learned how to do embalming? We didn't, Mizraim did that. Mizraim knew about wrapping the body, preserving the body. Guess what Mizraim also believed in? They believed in what they call reincarnation. We call resurrection.
That's right.
That's why they preserved the body. They believed that these people were going to get back up. So that's why they put them away with their goods, because they felt, why would I bury your stuff? You coming back. See, that done throw their ass now. Then how you believe in one? They call it reincarnation. Here, you call it resurrection. Tell me the difference. Your word playing. Even when you look at the people in India, you don't believe what they worship. Talking about the olive? The olive. Amazing they worship the olive. Everyone in the Middle East used to worship and looked at the olive as symbolic. He's known for his strength. He's known that he is a killer. Do y'all know in Africa the Cape buffalo is a killer? Everybody knows his strength. Everybody knows he can feed and he can provide, that he can lead. That's why he's symbolic all in the Middle East when it comes down to the olive. And you see with the Indian people, they won't even eat it. They told you it's sacred. Everybody took your stuff from you, nigga. Oh, they so damn stupid. They worshiping a cow. Let me see their olive bed. Let me show it to them. That is universal. Our language is beneficial because the people in the region all spoke the same language. We all use the same system. This is what the Hindus tell you are sacred. This is what they tell you they wouldn't eat it. They said, why would you? He provides for you. He feeds you. That's why they adore him. Yahuwah told we should adore him. We should, didn't it? We should worship him, should call him. So we learned about him from this animal because of what he does, his superiority, his strength. We look at the crown upon his head, which was a symbol of authority. Even he talked about the women. He told Sheol to have a symbol of authority on her head. Why y'all think y'all got them wraps up in the air? Not like hell we had that one that time. Hell, you was showing the spirit that day though. I was looking for Homer Simpson that day. Homer, Bart. That thing was high though, wasn't it? It should be very high. But guess what? No, it's a symbol of authority. Guess what? So it with the olive. Y'all got it. So a lot of time what get us, we kind of argue and fight with other people about their religion. And hell, I know that people's religion ain't got no truth to it. Cause hell, they follow what's I think the Vedic religion. And they got that from Europeans. They came in from Europe, gave it to them, came through Iran, came into India. That's how they got their religion. That's why I don't respect them. See, all these people got their religion from a white man. The Muslim, just like Farrakhan them, all they except Farad gave them their religion.
Yeah.
Farad was a white. Show a picture of Mr. Farad.
Right.
Peace be upon him.
That's right.
I ain't talking about no shalom. I'm talking piece of shit.
That's right. That's
White
right.
man. I'm not saying that the white man come and give me my religion. What that man gonna tell me? Let me tell y'all what they did. All them folk did was psych us out. Them Muslims ain't never put their hands on no white folk. Y'all ain't know that. They do a lot of talking. What white folk y'all know they done kill? Help me out. What white folk? You know who they killed? They killed niggas. They ass in jail. They ain't punking out no Aryans. They ain't being up. They punking niggas. Man, play old tired ass. Who's these folks don't even pay attention? Man, these folks, everybody play you. When y'all know the Muslims been associated, these black Muslims are associated with killing white folks? They talk that shit to you. They take your money. You buy that damn pie, that apple. They ass ain't killing no white folk. Ain't nobody messing with them. Listen, ain't no police, no fed messing with them people. Them folks in with them. They use to control your ass. Talk that trash, he go get a check. Went up there went to Washington, D.C. and had nigga picking up paper. The hell you said. They was up there picking up paper the whole time. Oh, clean ass niggas. Save the city money. Mm-hmm. Man, I get a million of these niggas somewhere, we finna show our ass. Holy Ghost. Look at him. First name Wallace. Fraud Muhammad.
That's right.
This who Elijah Muhammad had on his wall, he worshiped. This who Farrakhan got in his house, he looked at, he worshiped. This who taught them. For Fraud Muhammad, look at his hair.
Slick.
Look at this man here. You think he finna teach these niggas something? Mm-mm. Shit, man, I'm more peaceful nigga you ever seen. Bake hell out of pie. Ain't no killer in no kitchen, man. Killer got guns, kill on the street. Kill out here on the damn street, sweating his ass off with the same old newspaper. Ain't changed one word, just changed the outside cover. That's who talking right here for Rod. Y'all saying? Also well known, that's name Wallace D. Fraud. That's what he was, a fraud, like Sigmund was, Muhammad. Or look at him, or, now you think, this you niggas, how we going somewhere calling a white man master? They can talk all that shit about white folks ain't shit. Tell them to tell you about Farad. I can tell them, remember the Muslim back then, don't you hear? You ever heard them talk about Farad? Can we look up to get proof to show that this man was on Elijah Muhammad wall? That's who taught him? Please, can we get proof of that? Cause I don't want to just be taught. Y'all need to see this information, don't you? You think I respect them piece of shit? First of all, they call him master. How the hell you talking about break away from something you calling a white man master? Oh, let's stop right here. Let's look at it. Look at me lie. This is me. See this? Pastor Tony Smith, Wallace Farad Muhammad, Wiki. That's what. Wallace D. Fraud, also known as Wallace Fraud Muhammad, or piece of shit Fraud Muhammad, was what is a founder of the Nation of Islam. They ain't gonna tell you about Christianity. Shit, your stuff got more history than his do. At least you got more date time on yours than him. What you think he gonna teach me? He taught every one of them jokers a shady face. Made a fool like he did. Listen, you ain't gonna find no self-respecting, no Muslim over there gonna shave his face. You shave their face, they gonna kill your ass. They don't play that stuff. Go there you want to and tell them Master Muhammad told you, Master Farad said shave your beard. Man, they will kill you. They don't play that stuff. That's our beard. That's like Ari. I ain't got no business shaving off y'all beard. We don't do that. Look at him. And that man did a whole lot of hoopla, drug Malcolm in there and made a fool out of him. Yeah. They did. Man, well spoken. One for Malcolm, they wouldn't have had him in the temple that they had.
That's true. That's true.
They struck a gold mine when he got Malcolm.
Yeah.
Malcolm was a great orator. Now, that man here was a great psychologist because he damn sure played their mind.
Yeah.
He played right here for Sandyville, Georgia.
Yeah.
All that upstate smart shit. Georgia boy slick shit out all of you. You ain't even get our best Georgia boy. You got one from Sandyville, Georgia.
That's right.
They be running that upstate shit. Well, you got that. Your shit come from I drive straight out that slum on break. That's where your shit come from. Hurt they feeling. I'll cut them jokers through there and cut the highway and take them through Dublin. Then run them down to Savannah. So don't you pull that upstate shit with me. It's Georgia, boy. Your shit come from Georgia. It ain't Detroit, Motown. He couldn't sing worth a damn either. That made a fool out of another man right here. Got his ass whooped one night. How about Allah? Told Frazier Allah. He said, Allah said, you got to go down. Told him Allah go to hell, knocked him out.
Mm-hmm.
When he didn't get knocked out, he lost that match. He kept telling him to go down. So Allah done commanded it, go down. He told him Allah to kiss his ass.
That's right.
Smoking Joe Frazier wasn't going for it. He lost that night.
That's right.
They don't want to talk about stuff like that. He kept telling Allah. So Allah done commanded, he got to go down.
Yeah.
Tell him to kiss his ass.
That's right.
That's why they don't like Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier told him like it was.
Yeah. That's right.
Old Philly, he wanted a Philly boy. Young bull. I don't know how they came up with that shit, run around calling each other bull, young bull. Only way it makes sense to keep saying young bull if you put that shit behind it. Otherwise, it don't make no sense to me. Just that looking at that thing about it. They got something, it says sit of brotherly love. Tina Turner tried to tell them what love got to do with it. They didn't want to listen to it, did they? That's fine, that's just all right. I know they be mad with me, that's all right. Go ahead and be mad with me, but you ought to feel bad about you seeing him find some shit from 1934.
That's right.
Ask him, said, do this, said, what happened in 1933? That's how you shut your mouth.
Right.
What was going on in 1933?
Right.
Damn, stock market and crazy, everything done went.
That's right.
Shit didn't get started in 1934. That's when the master gave it to you. See, that's why I tell y'all, see, this is the only thing with people. Now, people don't want to be practical, but this is their religion. They done concoct they got, and you're going to translate into English. And no self-respecting Muslim is going to read an English version of no Quran.
Nope.
Not going to happen. They're going to tell you,
it.
you can't pull that with the Quran.
Nope.
The Quran can't be written in English. They can't speak it.
Nope.
You need an imam. Has to translate. No, listen, they can't even speak it. So there's no way you're finna give them an English version. You're not even going to, listen, nobody respects the guy. Only folk respect him is niggas with no education who don't know shit over him. They will not pull that shit off that. They're not finna walk over there on smooth ass faces. The only reason any Muslim, any Arab talk to them is because they want to piss off America. Nobody respects them. You think you finna go and show them that white man Farad and tell them, look at this shit here. You go take this over here and they finna blow your ass to kingdom come. Go tell them people that this the master and this is the one who taught them and see how long they last over there. Nobody going for no stuff like that. No people don't play that stuff over there. No guy done that. They don't play no stuff like that. Walk your ass up, go there, put your hand on that Quran and see where you be at. Your ass out of him. They don't believe you can touch it. It's too pure and it's too sacred. You're not going to touch it. They're not going to let you put your hands on it. They're not going to read an English version. It's not going to happen. But they said it to y'all. Farrakhan them talk good. They said to y'all. Then he's really just a dynamic speaker. He's a good speaker. Now. I'm not going to tell you he's a good orator. He's a good con man. Because he'll go right to one of them damn churches and tell them folk they his brothers.
Yep.
They're going to tell you, he'll float. He's staying at a white man church now. He'll play that stuff. Go tell him. They're going to tell him. That stuff he tell y'all, the government use him because he make a fool out of y'all. He make y'all think that man work for y'all. Go tell him, go put your hand on them white devils. Yeah, go tell him. He the one told they were the white devil.
Yep.
Then they tell him, they the one told the white. So go
right.
put your hands on them. All of a sudden that damn bow tie just started loosening up around in there. Start sweating and shit. I don't think I'm going to get pressure like this. They ain't no fool. They know where they going.
That's right.
Them folk work for the government. Don't listen, that man get a check.
Yep.
None of y'all sit here and be stupid. That man get a check. Let me tell you something. They done kill everybody else. Why he still living?
That's right. That's right.
You preach white people the devil.
Mm-hmm.
Why you still living all this time? These people don't know what they're talking about. Dr. King ass gone.
Yep.
Malcolm gone.
Yep.
They JLK ass out of him.
Yep.
They just left him. Let me guess, they scared of him and the Apple boys. Let me guess, they must be afraid of the banana in the tailpipe. Somebody falling for the banana in the tailpipe.
That's right.
Stop it. Why y'all none of y'all people in here really can't think, can they? What I'm talking about in here, people really can't think then. You actually think white folk leave you here? Shit, they got me on regular TV.
Yeah. That's right.
This man go on any broadcast, any channel he want to. You hadn't figured that he worked for the government. These guys work for the government. They don't let your ass on TV and do what he doing. Ain't nothing to wipe him out. Yeah, you let one of his own kill him. That's the same thing they did to Malcolm.
Yep.
It's too easy to kill him. They only
That's
keep him
right.
because he on payroll.
That's right.
Y'all people need to use y'all head. These people don't just leave you around here.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all know how many niggas he got in the Islam religion? Oh, yeah. Y'all know how many people they don't come to this religion? Oh. This man gave it to them. These people peace folks.
Yeah.
Just, if I go send you to the Max Dish, what they call it, the Mac Dash, where the Mac G's, where they got to, man, they'll pick ass, start tow you, walk you around the room. Mr. Farad is back. Mr. Farad is back. So I walk in there and piss on them.
That's right.
Call me master. These folks do stuff, make a fool out of our people. But y'all know y'all never think about nothing like that. Y'all, white people don't work like us. They see you as a threat, and you talking about you can move people out of here. Y'all how many people listen to that man? When y'all seen Farrakhan tell you about us separated and we finna go? Huh? Not much of they hate white people. Why they ain't set up no program to get us out of here? Huh? Because he ain't finna get up that lavish house with that $36,000 damn chandelier sitting up in the front. All the backs of nigga ass on the street sweating with them must-ass apples and oranges. No damn well man finna take y'all nowhere. Y'all folk better use y'all head. I know it hurt y'all. I ain't mean to hurt y'all feeling like that. I meant to hurt it though. I said damn thing down took your life out you.
That's right.
Them folks look at me, man, hold on. Somebody just clicked out. Do me a favor, call and tell somebody on YouTube they want to watch, they can get in, somebody just hung up. These people really can't think, can they? These people isolate you. These people know how to cut you off. These people know how to defame you. And then these people will kill you, okay? They ain't touching that man. That man don't need no security guard. You put your hand on that man, your ass dead. It ain't because they ain't little tired ass either. It's because who we work for. Them people cut you a check. You on payroll. You come out when they tell you to come out. And you say what they want you to say. Most of y'all didn't know people work like they did it. How y'all think they do what they do? Don't y'all know it's old just having people sitting inside plants? You also plant leaders. Yep. Seriously? That's how they are effective. They keep people from getting away. Don't y'all know, this is common sense stuff. Let me see, hold on for a minute. Come by for a second. Tell me when you get tired. You tired. What you gonna do? This shit been going on that long. How long it took you to figure this out? What, 400 years? How long it took? Be honest, what it took you? 40 minutes? 2 hours? Couple of seconds. Shit, you ain't working for you. Stop it. These folks got more sense than me and you, more education. Why they ain't stopped it? Why hold on for a minute. How long it take you? Why won't you ask me? See, it's getting old. This shit old here. Exactly. This shit old. Y'all got to start thinking. You know why? He won't stop it. Because he ain't the one getting hit. He ain't the one getting hit.
Right.
That's why they leave our asses on the street. That's why they have our ass stay here. We're going to get us somebody in the office. That's part of the propaganda of making Negroes think that they have somebody fighting for them. Your Al Sharptons, your judge. You think the police going to get this him? The FBI has a tape of him discussing drug transactions. They wanted to move in and prosecute on him. They had to leave that shit alone. How many of y'all don't remember that? Pull it up and see if I'm lying. Pull it up. Y'all pull it up. Let me hear it.
Yep.
FBI got a tape of me discussing drugs.
That's right.
I don't go to jail. Nobody pick the FBI.
That's
Let me tell you how
right.
they work. First of all, FBI don't do a 2-week, one-time. This shit is
Long
5 years,
speed. That's
8
right.
years, 10 years. So
That's
when I'm
right.
bringing up a tape, I have a collage of shit.
Yes, sir.
No prosecution. He do a great job for him. Y'all need to hear this. How many of y'all never heard this? Well, y'all ain't gonna just this hand let me just lie on these people, are you? Did we find? Oh, what is? YouTube TV, $30 a month. I can sell you $30 too. Let's see what this is. Hold on, what is that right here? Reverend Al Sharpton admits to being undercover informant. Look how many folks, 7 years ago. I keep trying to tell these people, guess what though? I assure you didn't just tell me nothing. Let me tell y'all something. Hold on, what did I just tell y'all who they use? You know what they had you doing? Some people in here against her. Everybody, yeah, you watching her. He watching you. He looking at her whole time. Watch their ass. Mm-hmm. He couldn't be one. He our leader. Folk make a fool out y'all. Man ain't going nowhere. Al Sharpton taped mob conversation for FBI, report says. Hold on, stop for a second now. This one you find with it. Who name is this right here? BBS. You do know he can sue them for this shit, right?
Yep.
You do know they can sue you for this, right? This ain't Pastor Tony Smith website. This says CBS this morning. Y'all don't, people ain't real. That's why I lost it. They want to know why I use these words. That's why I damn use them.
That's right.
Because I'm pissed.
That's right.
You believe in a system, they train you and program you, and the whole time it's working against you. That's right. You know what they'll say? My God ain't finna fool me. That man love us. Where at church at? Him and Jesse Jackson. How the hell you make more money than anybody ain't got no congregation?
Yeah.
Ain't got one damn message.
That's
the man
right.
shacking up. The man fornicating.
Yep.
Got a fun. Nobody asked this your reverend. How about Reverend fornicating?
That's right.
How many of them know the man? The man got a girlfriend. She 40.
Yeah.
Banging shit out of her. He ain't he more ass than anything. He ain't done that old as he is. He like Deputy Dog.
That's right.
I ain't getting him. Yeah, he's dead. That bag he been died over. Look on. Hold on. Let's turn this. Let him hear. Let him hear. We don't want to be loud on nobody. Look, what this? Hold on. This Tony Smith running the man down. Sharpton is linked to spying on the mafia. Now, if you're an informant, what they doing for you?
Yeah.
Because he should be dead.
FBI informant. Documents on the smoking
What
gun
that tell
website
you the
show
mob
that
know?
Sharpton recorded conversation. The Reverend Al Sharpton is denying reports that he was an FBI informant. Documents on the smoking gun website show that Sharpton recorded conversations with New York crime bosses during the 1980s. He reportedly was known as confidential informant number 7. But Sharpton says he was a victim.
Yeah,
he
that's
says
what
he
you-
called the FBI after he was threatened. Sharpton admitted recording some conversations, but said he was never told he was an informant.
Yeah, that's how they do it. That was it. I record. Hold on for a minute. I'm an informant. Hold on, let me get you for a second. Come on. You still got that dope? When that dope supposed to be coming here? Them 50 keys? If you could you talk right here? Something wrong with my hearing. Hold on, what? I'm an informant. I'm getting to the FBI. I didn't know I was an informant with a number. These people are so dumb, they're going to still support him.
Yeah.
They're going to still fight. This what you got to get. This is what you got to get now. First of all, let me ask you a question. Wouldn't this just be odd that me, a preacher, come and talking to you, mob boss, about drugs?
Right.
Why would you just be having this conversation with me about drugs, mob boss? And I'm the well-known reverend. Why would you be that dumb? Why would you be that comfortable to talk to me, reverend, about drugs, mob boss? Because my ass deal drugs.
Yep. Exactly.
And this is a safe conversation.
Yep. That's
I'm
right.
talking to the Reverend Al Sharpton about drugs. I'm the mafia kingpin. Y'all understand the head of the 5 family? What the hell you talking about? These are the people that decide your president.
Come on. Come on.
These are the people that decide your mayor.
Come on.
And do y'all understand how powerful these people are? JFK wouldn't have got the job if it wouldn't been for the 5
Come on.
families.
That's right.
The 5 family made the decision him being president.
Yes, sir.
Because of his daddy.
Yes, sir.
They made their money with their daddy doing prohibition with alcohol.
That's right.
That's how JFK got elected.
That's
how he
right.
got in there. The mob signed off on that. Now you somebody get me, because I'm kind of slow and stupid. The 5 family, head of the family, is talking to Reverend Al Sharpton enough for FBI tape. Why are you having a conversation with a preacher about drugs?
Right. That's right.
First of all, I'm trying to figure, why is a preacher, ain't you supposed, what are we talking about drugs for?
That's right.
First of all, why me with you?
That's right.
We ain't talking about no peon on no street. We're talking about the head of the families. What do they know that they're talking to you? Mm-hmm. All these families are individuals. They're not together. There are 5 families, but they are not together. They make a fist. That's why they 5 families. You make a fist like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 families.
Obama's #1 cheerleader. He worked as an FBI informant spying on New York
This
mob
Fox
figures
News.
back in the 1980s. And the report, which was featured on the cover of today's New York Post, said Sharpton secretly recorded conversations that he had with the mob. Earlier today, he responded to those allegations during a press conference. Take a look.
I was not and am not a rat, because I wasn't with the rats. I was never told I was an informant with a number. So in my own mind, I was not an informant. I was
What he told y'all?
with investigations.
I believe him.
Now, tonight, we also have gotten our hands on an HBO Sports video of an undercover FBI agent acting as a drug trafficker negotiating a cocaine deal with none other than Al Sharpton himself.
Whoa.
Take a look at this.
Look at this. Look at Sharpton. 99% for about 35,000 a kilo.
But I gotta get, more than one. Right. I mean, if we're gonna do this thing, you talking about some real. 10 kilograms is like it's $350,000. That's a drop in the bucket. We can go bigger. Every kilogram we bring in 3,500 units. By this stuff.
How does that sound?
So if we bring in 10, you make 35,000. But that's the check the pocket. He can. What he's gonna do, he'll do what he wants to do. He can do it, 100 times over. Might do it supply it 100 times over.
Now, that video is reportedly from 1983, and after it aired, Al Sharpton threatened to sue HBO for millions of dollars.
Yeah. You saw he sued him?
Nope.
What did he do?
Correct.
Let me tell you what they did. Y'all know how y'all seen this information? They leaked that for a reason.
Yep, that's right.
There's none of y'all that can ever get your hands on no FBI files.
That's
okay?
right. Come on,
Don't
preacher.
happen.
Come on, preacher.
This is what they do for you yourself. That's why I tell y'all, once y'all say, they're gonna tell them.
They gonna tell you.
They always do it. And you know why he was stirred looking out? Because they assured him that he was safe.
Yep.
They assured him nothing was going to happen. And the only reason he recorded them, because they jammed his ass up.
Yep.
And he had to make a deal.
Yep.
That's why the Moore family could talk to him. We're talking about $350,000 you're gonna make up dropping bucket. I need to talk to you face to face. Because I hear you can make some real money. That's why mob boss, the head of the family, want to talk to him. If you turn in $350,000 quick every time like this, that makes millions.
Right.
I need to talk to you.
Right.
You got
Right.
it? They had history. The mob boss will never talk to you unless he has proof you
Right,
does this. Y'all,
right.
See, this shit y'all don't know about. There's no reason to talk to you because your mouth running.
Right.
I'm talking to you because we already know what you do.
Yep. That's right. Come on, preacher.
What make you think a mob boss? I'm finna just call a mob boss. He finna let me sit and talk to him about some damn drugs. What you be doing? I smoke a little hemp. Man, get your ass out of here. You better gotta slit your damn throat. Get out of here. Get his ass. Throw him down the elevator. Some folk want heroin. These folk, do y'all understand that? There's absolutely no reason. Do you understand? You don't talk to no head of no 5 families. You don't do this unless you can produce some real evidence of what you do. The only time they want to talk to you, because they need to really put a face with it and they want that connect.
Yep.
They want to make sure we locking it down. You finna be my boy.
Yep.
You ain't just popped up no wire tape to take them folks. Most of y'all, that's why he was talking. In my mind, and you know he kept saying, rat. You know who say rat? You get that from the law.
Yep.
They refer to people as rats.
That's right.
All he kept telling you, he wasn't no rat.
Yep.
I ain't had a number. In my mind, man, see how he playing you?
Yep.
In my mind, ain't no informant.
Right.
All L did it what a nigga do. You save your ass, you got to turn somebody else in.
Yep. That's right.
We got to take down somebody much bigger than you. That's what he did. I can take you to who I caught from. That's the only reason he had the conversation. They only met with him because they want to put it, listen, when you tell me you can make me $360,000 and you turn this quick and fast, I'm doing numbers. I need to see your face.
Yes.
They need him to know, understand exactly what they need him to do. They need to lock his ass in and need to make sure you strictly ours at that point. That's the deal. And your kids will come up dead.
Yep.
Okay. These folks don't take it. Most of y'all don't know nothing about doing no real, no, we don't talk about all that, but anyway. just know, I ain't no fool. I ain't no Ricky with this. I already know why they would have talked to him. That's the only way they would have put a face with. Make sure they lock them in. You'll be with nobody else but them. And he knew what he had to do. He had to set them out to save his ass. But that was, now let me ask y'all a question. So we get on this, we should overcome, break a loose. What y'all think L gonna do? He get jammed up. What y'all think he gonna do? He ain't gonna, you know he gonna tell, I ain't no rat. I mean, not in my mind.
Informant number 7.
And see, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all about. We broke out to tell y'all that, but this is part of your lesson. Y'all have to start looking at people. Even with me, you got to look at everybody. What's your agenda? What do you get it? Who's doing something for free? So you digging your nose. You know, just go watch it for my sake. It's probably for my sake. They help me feel better though. Help me feel better because mentally I'm jacked up right now. I think that hand been in your nose and that shit wipe off on that pew and I sit back and cut my back. I'm gonna be pissed with somebody. Man, you get the right booger and that thing set off like that. Damn thing pull a mole off your back. All right, we can go back where we at. Only him. Unscripted, unrehearsed.
Yes,
At least
sir.
I'm honest.
That's right.
Y'all have sat there and rub a damn book on that bed. Well, still, shake my hand, be my friend, don't eat a book out the garbage. If I know you, I'm not finna convince you not to have no garbage can. That's what you do, that's your business. Right. We're not shaking no hand. We done. You don't went from digging boogers to eating. Y'all remember that shake my hand, be my friend, don't eat boogers out the garbage can. Why am I telling you not to eat boogers out the garbage can? What do I know about you? These are questions you need to ask yourself. All right. This is Abari 5 and 4. Appreciate them. Now, listen. They call it Hebrews. Listen.
And no Ish taketh his kabod unto himself.
See that? No man take this honor for us. He said for himself. He said for us in the fash. Listen.
But he that is Kara of Elohim was Aharon.
They did use Kara. As was Aharon. Go ahead. Y'all see what happened? Listen what happened.
So also Mashiach kabod not himself to be made a Rosh Kahan.
But
he that said unto him, Thou art my being, this yom have I begotten thee.
Here he said, but whoever said it to him, but we know that's going to be the Most High. He said, but he who said, you are my being, yom, today I have begotten you. Okay? Now, you know what's interesting? If you scroll back down, I was just looking at that, which is true. Scroll down for a minute, 4. I'm sorry, 4. I said it's down, I should say up. And no ish, no man take this honor, kabod is the word for us, for his nafash. It said for himself, because your soul is a part of you. He said, but he who is called, Kara, ha-Kara, is called to it by Elohim, just as was so also the Mashiach did not kabod himself to become a Rosh Kohan, which is true. Because when we look at Aharon, he was called in by Yahuwah.
Right.
That's something that's significant. He used comparables for us, which means that was giving us that we should know something about it. Y'all hear that? That he said, no man take that honor to himself. He said, and he compared him to Aharon.
Right.
So we had to look at Aharon. That's a reason. See, what we can do, we can keep going.
Right.
Or we can make sure what's the significance in you comparing him to him. Hello? Let's see right quick. See if that's the fourth chapter of the book of U'ala Shemut. And see that they call it Exodus. See if that U'ala Shemut, which means, and these were the names, U'ala Shemut. We'll do 11, verse 11. Let's see. We just start 10, 9 would have been good, but that's fine. I put 11. Listen to the book.
And Yahuwah said unto him, who hath made each paw.
Hold on for that, just see. Y'all see mouth? Pa is the word pa, because it's opening. That's why people tell you to do what with your mouth when you're talking? Shut it. Hold on for a minute. People tell you to open your mouth. Typically, people going to tell you to shut it, because it's open. Y'all got it? So the pa, which is one of our alphabet, is the pa, and what you'll find is it's the opening. Y'all got it? Of the mouth. Y'all got it? So now he's looking at what he's telling him. He said, who has made man's pa, the mouth? Okay? Let's see what else it said. Or
Who maketh the dumb,
who makes the mute,
or deaf,
or the deaf,
or the seeing,
or
the blind,
is,
have not I Yahuwah?
he said, is it not I? Question mark at the end. Come on.
Now therefore go, and I will be with thy paw,
See that? I'm going to be with your mouth.
and lamed thee what thou shalt say.
You see what he's going to do? And I'm going to teach you how to speak, because that's his concern. He said, I'm going to be with your mouth. And I'm going to teach you what to say, just like him. That's what we come to do, learn what we should say with our mouth. Let's see.
And he said, O my Adon, O my Yahuwah, send, I applaud thee, by the hand of him whom thou wilt send.
Here they use the messenger. Was he was talking about the, but he didn't call him, hold on for a second. What am I missing? It's not here. He wrote this in black. Don't worry about it. He wrote this in black because it just say send who. He sent a messenger by the hand of him whom you shall send, which typically a malaki is what we'll look at was a messenger. He just went on and wrote messenger. He didn't put it here. If you're going to send somebody, listen, now send by the hand of him whom you shall send. So who they're going to be?
Aharon.
Who? A malaki.
Malaki.
If he's asking Yahuwah to send somebody by his hand that's going to speak, wouldn't they be a malaki? A messenger. So now he went and wrote it in because it's not taking nothing away from it, it's not adding. Because whoever you would send would be a messenger. Right? Mm-hmm. Listen.
And the anger of Yahuwah was kindled against Moshe, and he said, is not Aharon the Louis thy art? I know that he can speak well.
Fluently.
And also, behold, he cometh forward to meet thee, and when he seeth thee, he will be glad in his love.
So you see what? That's how Aharon got appointed. He asked him. Now, did he take that honor upon himself?
Oh.
And take that honor upon himself. He didn't caboose and make it himself that. He looked at, he said, just like he was called. When he came to meet him, he let him know, when he came, you're going to be the one going to speak for us.
Right.
You're going to be a malaki. You're going to be the person going to set forth over these people. Sit at the 7th chapter. I'm just looking at the 7th chapter, same book. U'ala Shemut. Which means, and these were the names. Listen.
And Yahuwah said unto Moshe, See, I have made thee an Elohim to Pharaoh, and Aharon thy ox shall be thy Nabi.
What two sides?
Thou shalt speak all that I amar thee.
You
and
should do what now?
Speak
What
all
happened?
that I amar thee.
And
Aharon thy ox shall speak unto Pharaoh, that he send the benim of Yasharal out of his beth.
Now you watch the movie don't tell you all that. It just show Mushah doing all the time.
That's right.
But he told you who was gonna do it. So everything that everything that Elohim was to Mushah, Mushah was to Aharon.
Right.
I'm with your mouth to teach you. And you're gonna teach him and he's gonna go and speak to the people. He gonna go and tell them. Now did Aharon take this glory on himself? The fact that he was set in position to be the one to go and tell them to send us out and let us go?
No.
That's what he tried to tell you. He said, no man take this honor to himself. So why is it important for us to look at that? We was reading something and it was telling us something, and then you gave us a name. So since you gave us a name, we gotta do like the police would do. We gotta investigate. They'll lock you up. You'll be like the answer, give us a name. You can't just shoot no name out your mouth. Freddie Jackson. Freddie Jackson who? From where? Because now we're finna go type this and start looking up Freddie Jackson. We're gonna start looking at known associate. We're gonna start looking at location. We're gonna start looking at behavior to see whether or not this makes sense. So we just read something and just told us, just like Aharon was called. And he said, and nobody took this honor to themselves. But the one that called him gave him this honor. It's the same, who gave him the honor and gave him the position to go, and you the one to go speak to a man and tell him to let all these people go. So that's how we got to look at him to come to Yahushua. He didn't take the honor on himself. He said, but just like the one that called him. That's where he got it from. Even Mushah said, you send by your hand. Whoever you send, you let them be the messenger. Well, then he talked with him. I'm pissed with you. Is Aharon your ark? He can speak fluently. What I tell you, you tell him and let him speak. Okay. Let me see something. Let me see. You shall speak all that I command who?
You.
And your ark, Aharon, shall speak to Pharaoh that he let the benin of Yasharal go out of the land. So can we tell from this what he told Mushah? That's tight. Tell me what? Hear me. Say what now? He don't know I heard his answer do it. He that heareth you, hear it. What you say? Hold on for. You said we was talking about he that heareth you, heareth me. For what reason? No, he didn't. I know, but we were going. But what you're saying can be used. I wouldn't use that now. This is what you learn. You shall speak all that I command you. From here, what did he tell him?
Said the exact same thing.
What did he tell him? What did he command him? Hello? What you say, Ed? You said the what now? You shall speak all that I command you from here, just here. What did he tell him?
He said exactly what I said to you.
I'm gonna tell you something. What did y'all say? I'm very lost. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Okay. You shall speak all that I command you here. We don't know what he said until we got here. Because he said, you shall speak all that I command you. Conjunction. And your ark, Aharon, shall speak to Pharaoh that he let the benin of Yasharal go out of his land. That's the only reason I know what he said right here. Based off of this. Does it make sense that you're supposed to tell him what I told you? He goes and said, let the people go, and I didn't tell you that. No. That's how I know what this conversation was. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I don't know where y'all were going. Y'all kind of all over the place. I was like, I'm trying to get y'all to figure out, to pay attention to, this is what he said. There's no way we can know what he said. We wasn't there. But the fact that he put in conjunction with your ark shall speak. what you're saying, what I'm telling you is what you're telling him, and this is how we know what he told him. Based off of what did he speak? Does that make sense to y'all? I'm trying to get y'all to listen. We've been simple too long. Y'all understand? Simple is just reading and just going. Simple. We can't keep being simple. We have to know what we're doing. Got it? It was that important, and Musha was told something before this conversation even came to pass. Who remember what it was on the mount? Who was that? He's exactly right. So guess what? If I'm teaching you, Pastor, Pastor, come on. He been my rib ever since I was a little boy. But so if I'm telling you to do everything after the pattern, I do it. Now, if you're going to go and you're going to command him, then it would only be logical that you will give him the same commandment. That everything that he saw and he heard, that he would do the exact. Y'all got it? This is the same thing that Yahushua would have gave to the apostle, the Shalakim. Everybody was told about a pattern. We talked about the sod. So you have a pattern to follow. It doesn't make sense that he would set him and he would require Musha to do everything after the pattern, after the sod, and he get the Aharon. You take it and interpret it for yourself. You know how to speak. Don't make sense. Then you would do everything the same way. Everybody who would get the order after would follow the same pattern. Y'all got it? Everybody would be restricted for the pattern has to be followed. The sod has to be followed. You can't break it. Y'all got it? Why y'all think we off today? Because we haven't been real strict for patterns. We hadn't. Everybody just kind of open, do what they want to do. And he untold this is how a lot of error come in. Because everybody start doing what they want to do. Everybody do what's right in their own law. You still got to decide for yourself. And sometimes your decisions is what prone to hinder you and keep you from real growth. Reason why a lot of people are kept back when it comes to information, because you're still stuck in your ways. That's just being honest. You're still stuck in your way, and it's going to hurt you at the end. See, for us, we can't be conformed. Not to this right, but we had to do what? Transform. Who do we learn that from? Say it louder. Kanuk is his name, Kanuk. That's right, because we learned he was translated, which means he wasn't conformed. In the 12th chapter of the book of Romans, it told you to be not conformed to this arise, but be ye transformed. Well, we were taught that even Kanuk actually walked with Elohim and he was transferred over. So he's telling us to do the same thing. You can be here, but then you have to be able to transform over. And a lot of times that hurts us. You know, they even got a move about the Transformers. They'll be riding down the street and they'll just jump up, poof, and just pop. You say, man, how they do that? They transform. That's all they did was transform. They'll break down and go in the car when necessary. When they come in to fight, they break out of the car scheme. Because it's time to fight now. It's time to travel and roll. I'll move into a car. Shake my car. When it's time to get up and fight and the delegate do, then I transform back. We have to be able to do the same thing. But now when we transform, we can't keep going back. That's what hurt us. You transform and you go back, which means you're getting setbacks. That's what we're trying to break. A lot of the setbacks come back. You know where they come from? Because we don't actually properly understand what we're doing. You all right, Mike? Is your shirt choking you? That man better just wearing his shirt. That man, you need some. What kind of vitamin you take? You need to get some real vitamin. That man be so weak. He be so. That shirt killing. That man, he's not about to choke shit out. He just hold on. You know, I got to have a class. Y'all do. I'm gonna do something different tomorrow. Y'all don't. I taught y'all that tomorrow. Get with y'all another day. Get with y'all. What I'm gonna start doing. That's how I'm stopping around. Someday y'all will come. Someday y'all just don't show up. Just don't do it. I don't see. Listen, I'm telling you something. What I got, I ain't got to force on nobody. I'm dealing with y'all. I don't need y'all here. I'm gonna teach this either way it go. I'm dealing with y'all. Do y'all understand? Yahuwah finna get rid of y'all people. He's going to replace y'all. Don't y'all know he's done this before? He's replaced us before. Because we would conform. We wouldn't transform. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. He's going to get rid of you. Man, I'll be lying if I tell you the truth. How long you think you're going to make it? If you die tonight, where you going? Where you going tonight? You die. Where you going? Tell me, where you going? Sheol. You can't go to Sheol tonight. See, understand already bad. They're probably going to take you to the hospital, to the morgue. You'll have to go to judgment from now when the time comes. That's what you got to be critical. You got to start thinking about critical moves y'all making him. Y'all attitude, y'all funky dragging, that sleep shit y'all doing him. You're going to leave him. You got to be making preparation. This is the place where you're not going to make no transformation, get the information in your home. You come here so we can be taught. Yes, Yahoo 2-1. Let's see what happened. What they did defied science. They defied science. I know y'all think, oh, he just fussing me. This is, you know what? Y'all do stuff, it is critical for yourself, for your growth. You're not growing. Y'all not changing. Y'all hearing a word, listen, all it does is an enlightenment. Just for the fact, you know how you think, people talking about enlightenment, you think brilliant, genius, the fact that you're able to see and understand with clarity. When you understand what light actually is, it doesn't make sense that darkness can be light, but it can if it manifests something. I'm a man that's not considered to be Caucasian or white. If I'm giving you information that's prevalent and knowledge whereby you can grow with, that means I'm light. We get caught up on the configuration of color. He's talking about manifestation. If I cut the light off and it's completely dark, I don't actually know unless I have memory of where I'm walking. I don't actually know where things are until the light comes on. Mm-hmm. Well, when you get a teacher, alignment, a raw, that's what he causes you to see, which means he's who? He's or. On a simple, not actually physical, but for the fact he manifests things in you. Manifestations are things that hadn't been known. That's right. Mm. We've been doing the same thing too long. I seen some pictures out there, Abraham. Y'all saw the picture? Mm-hmm. From them pictures, it look like he ain't dead. Yeah. You would be lying to yourself. He's very much moved. Why not one of us instead of him? What straw was pulled? What dice was rolled? What card was flipped over? None of that. That man has a point of the union that every one of us in here gonna move. Now, you're either gonna move with information or you're gonna move with doubt. Or you can move with information that you hadn't actually did application with. And you'll be in the same position as not having it. We are trying to transfer from that. When he takes people and remove people, it's for a reason. He'll remove somebody from the living, guess why? So the living and confirm for them that you're going to die. I'll take somebody from you so you will know that you're going to die. Even in the animal kingdom, I remember I had pigs in the country. I remember 4th of July, my cousin go, he stepped them pigs, he stepped over that gate with that gun. Them pigs start screaming and running. They start trying to figure out where he's going. He catch the one they gonna get, and the other pig just sitting there looking. Take the 22, shoot him in the head. Pig hit the ground, roll over, cut his throat, let him bleed out. The other pig sitting there looking. And you know what they know? Yeah. A day coming. Mm-hmm. The day coming. He was just him with us. We were just sitting here eating and slopping together, and that quick, his life was taken from him, because judgment will pass. Won't kill every one of them. He'll just take one, and the other one, you know what they do? They'll consider. He will right here among us. Yahuwah will take you out and let the living know that Elohim will take from you to let you know you're on deck. Now, y'all got opportunity to get right. I tell y'all keep your fucking face. I'm going to get y'all my property anyway. At the end of the day, I stand in representation with that man. Y'all ain't finna shitstorming him. Y'all going to so say do what the man told you to do, you going to be saying, or y'all getting the hell out of their property. Hell don't exist, and you ain't going to exist either on my books. I keep it real tight for everybody. This is out in the fight. You trusted me and count on me to get you in, I'm going to do my part. You going to do yours too. You ain't going to put it all on my back. I try to break it down because you don't need to read nothing else no more and just run through nothing. You need to know what you're doing because it's your soul. You got to give an account. You got to believe for you. Don't believe nothing for me. Every one of y'all. You sleep, you ain't getting no information, sleep. You sleep, you need to go home. I just being honest, man, critical hour, time put in, research got to be done, look up something, find this, do this, let's look at this, make sure we understand it. How many times we been just reading and didn't know what we were doing? Mm-hmm. You can't keep doing that. That man said no more people gonna do that. He said everybody gonna know me. From the least, then that gotta be fulfilled. If you can say out your mouth, I die, I'm going to Sheol, you shouldn't be asleep. You shouldn't be comfortable with yourself. If I die right now, I'm going to Sheol, that means something ain't right. People, you shouldn't be comfortable with yourself. You should be troubled. Mm-hmm. You don't never sat down and make no rationality out of I'm going to burn. Now when that man done come to give you car, he come to give you life. I'm going to be good with. I die tonight. I mean, I'm going to Sheol. I need to make some preservation. I need to make some changes tonight. Everything I'm going to do, I need to do right now. All right, then Yeshayahu 2:1. Listen.
The debar that Yeshayahu, the ben of Ammuz, saw concerning Yehuda and Jerusalem. And
Hold on, stop for a second. How many of y'all don't know what his name is? How many of y'all don't know what his name means? Look it up so they can see it too, Bob. Put it up so they can see it. Y'all need to know. Y'all see what he did while he looking for that? Kanut, they put in there, walk with Elohim, and he was not, which means he transferred. For Elohim took him. That's your goal. I'm looking for Elohim to take me, to be with him. The name of 7 Yashrai, they put Isaiah, Jeshaiah, you know these J's and I, these white folks stuff. Yeshayahu. Yah has. That's how important it was to us. That's why it was so important for us. We looked at that man, we looked at that was him. Y'all saved. And that's what we saw happen under his administration. See, the name was symbolic and it was a connection to what Elohim had done for us. Y'all had saved us. That's how important it was. See, all I had, it was predicated on something. It don't make sense to send nobody like that. Well, y'all have saved. That's what we've been waiting on, to be saved. So we went back to look at the man, a man speak. The man's name says what we've been waiting for. This is how you cut. Ain't we been waiting for that to save me? Save us? Well, he's saying y'all saved. That man delivered us. Now see that? He used the yasha to open, wide, or free from captivity. We saw that. So you know we start looking at when Yahuwah delivered us from our captivities. Yasha, Yahu. Y'all had saved us. That's all we kept looking at. Every time he delivered and brought us out, Yasha, y'all had saved us. We were when we witnessed the redemption of these creatures, y'all had saved us. That's our expectation. So y'all seeing, you need to have something that you're calling. What you expecting? Y'all can get some sleep tomorrow, y'all show up. To be safe, to rescue or secure. See that? Secure. Before I get that, 1 Corinthians 6:1. 2 Corinthians 6:1. Now I'll come back to that. Y'all know what? I work 7 days a week. I want a few people to do what I do and still be blaming. Y'all know what I'll never let y'all do? Y'all will never handcuff me. I can't say what I need to say. I'll never let y'all do it. It'll never happen. I'm going to always be free to proclaim Elohim liberty. And I don't have to compromise with nobody. I don't have to wait on nobody to do nothing for me. I do it my damn self, just like Yahuwah.
That's right.
He saw it with no east, he did it himself.
That's right.
That's when I bust man do what I do. That's when I work the way I work. I'll never be handcuffed. It'll never happen. I'll never be controlled by no members. Nobody will never control me to do nothing. I'm be able to be free to speak this him.
Yes, sir.
Never. I'll never let you have it. Never do it. Y'all guys will do it because you feel like you can't operate unless somebody's slave mastering you, doing you versus. I'm trying to actually give you liberty. You fighting struggles. I'm just being honest with y'all. There's no way I'm sitting here every day thinking I'm going to Sheol and I'm good with this. Because it contradicts what I'm doing coming here. So I need to get things where they more or less coexist, which means life coexists with life living. Sheol is conducive for people that's committing acts that's contrary to living. So it don't make sense to be here and doing contrary work. If I know where I'm going, either I'm good with where I'm going or I'm going to transfer over. Y'all got what I'm saying? That's the only choice I got. I can't be good when I can say, Sheol. Then I'm too comfortable. That's scary. And he ain't the only person, I just called a name. It's some more of him, Mike. You ain't by yourself. If people watch me, they good with it. They trying, what I'm gonna do, you gotta make changes. You gotta get serious about what you're doing. Cause that's scary. If you talking about something scary, shit. If I'm good with going to Sheol, listen, I can kill anybody, I can do anything. Cause at that point, what I'm trying to live for? That's right. What I'm trying to live for? What I'm trying to have? Some honor, respect? So to go to Sheol? What we gonna have? A respectable Sheol and a disrespectful? An honorable Sheol? A Sheol where people like they had made it? The light they made it and didn't have a chance in what they call hell is in the same place. This is your opportunity to evade going there. Which means you have to take seriously you being here. Why you think the book told, therefore we ought to give them what was it again? To what we're hearing now?
The things which we already.
We've already been told, lest at any time.
Let them slip.
Let them slip. Y'all been told it before. Listen, 2 Corinthians 6:1. We as workers.
Together with him.
That's what Mushah and that's what Aharon was.
All right.
Because he told Mushah told Aharon told the people he told Pharaoh. Who were they working with?
Elohim.
They were working with Elohim. Let's see what they did. Listen.
Urge you also.
You just looked up here and did that. You don't say beseech.
Yeah, but
You don't say no urge.
But we changed it.
We changed it. That's how we did. I'm just checking now.
Yes, sir. I don't want no problem.
We look at now. Make sure now he right. Urge, beseech. That urge. That's right. Urge. You not.
That you receive not the con of Elohim in vain.
See that? See that? Because you know how you don't get no man take this upon himself. Elohim give it to him. He even talk about that honor. He talk about taking that kabul. Now we talking about that favor. I'm sorry, I'm talking about, we're talking about favor. Elohim in vain. Let's see what he said.
For he saith, I have heard thee in a time accepted.
And?
In the womb of Yeshua.
Let's see what happened.
Have I secured thee.
See that? That's our help. See, that's our help. That's what he tried to tell them. See, Yashayahu. So them folk knew what they meant when they saw Yasha. They understood. Just verbalizing the name, calling it Shem, they understood what it meant. That he saved us, he helped us. Y'all this is who helped us. And that's what they looked at. He tried to tell us what to do. Oh, he went on there again. To rescue, I rescued you. I secure you. I helped you. Let's see what else he told us. Behold.
Now is the accepted time.
Behold.
Now is the womb of Yeshua.
Let's see what he told us at verse 3. This is what's going to get y'all.
Giving no offense in anything.
Lest.
That the Sharath be not blamed.
See that? That's what we got to look at. See that? You know where we learned that from too? Aharon. Aharon gave offense. When Moshe came down, he asked him about it.
That's right.
What he had done.
Right.
You know what he did? He let the people sway him. We won't be having no conversation Well, Ra, I smell about y'all persuading me.
That's right.
It won't happen.
Yes, sir.
It won't happen.
That's right.
Because I already seen the end of that before, people being persuaded by members and by people, by favor and by guilt. That's why you had to make your own way. Hello?
Yes, sir.
You know, he told me what a gift do? It'll blind the eye.
That's right.
And you know what it'll do? It will pervert the way of mashpat. That's what he told me. He said, you know that? He said, Baraka, he said, it will blind the eye. And it will pervert the way of judgment. So when I talk to y'all, I be trying to tell y'all the truth. This thing getting late. And just be honest, listen, y'all ain't occupying those seats. Ain't been occupied before.
It's true.
This is your hood. These are the last y'all mean, folks. This thing wild. Go ahead and fool yourself. They gonna fool you with all these people getting this shot. Listen, if you notice, the virus is just about disappeared. So it looked like to me everybody got the shot is who had it.
Right. That's right.
Part of the disease should still be out here.
That's right. That's right.
If all these 13% of people that got the shot, look at where we at. That don't say get no more shot. That means that was y'all ass.
That's right. That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
y'all
right.
ass caused this.
That's right.
All of a sudden now, you don't need no shot. I mean, folks ain't wearing no man. When that time y'all been on somebody got COVID? Y'all remember everybody had COVID? And the air folk went open the windows and shit, and that folk all outside. All them folk went to Miami. We should have some COVID number running through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Them folk all in the same water, everywhere. You know, they ain't tell you nothing about these numbers, are they? Because they don't want this economy to shut back down.
That's right.
They gonna fake y'all. Or they tell you that they actually overblown the whole situation just to put people in a fear factor they can do what they're doing to them now. That's all you find. Now if they give you some bill to get a shot.
That's right.
And people don't remember, during the shut-in, you know what they start saying? People had turned to alcoholics.
Yep, that's right.
They said more people had gotten drunk and turned to alcohol from, and now you finna go give them bill.
Yep.
They've been telling about how bad these guns is. We need to sign bill, give her the gun.
Yeah.
But Virginia finna give your ass
Give
a
them
gun.
gun. That's right.
Now, which line we going with?
That's
Right.
We got more mass killing this year, and a white man finna give your ass a gun and get a shot.
That's right.
I tell you, give me my gun first, then I'll get the shot.
That's right. Right. That's right.
So I'm gonna get it, so come give it to me. That's right. So you don't wanna give me one.
That's right.
And that right, kind of like when Homer Simpson, he went there to get his gun, and man told him had a cool off period. He said, if I had my gun right now, I'd shoot you. Isn't that right? Homer was pissed. He's gonna get his gun. So this is what we start trying to look at. Let us give no offense in anything, lest our shara shall be blamed. So everybody here, you got something you got to start looking at. What can you do that can bring blame on the office? Hello? That's everybody in here.
That's right.
You got to consider, because if you sit here and you know where you're going, it ain't where you need to be going, then you need to be trying to find out what you need to do to get to where you need to be going. Because that make no sense just keep showing up. Well, y'all, again, we right back, y'all playing with magic? There's no magic. You know the people that ain't going to be saved, lazy people. Sorry people that want to make excuses. I'm just being honest with you. I was one of them. I wanted him to come in and give me the Holy Ghost so it'll do all the work. Holy Ghost, once you get, he said, you don't have to buy a teacher. Holy Ghost, you get the Holy Ghost, you ain't got to have no teacher. Everything just come in, you just know it. See, it's not even logical. Information changes behavior. Y'all know that? Information actually changes behavior, even if it's misinformation. So imagine what can happen if you got the right information. The reason why people turn to suicide, the reason why people turn to dead end places, because they don't have the information to go anywhere else. Y'all got it? And when you get the information, then you need something that incites you, that causes you to activate you to want to maintain the behavior. See what happens, a lot of us, we get taught, you learn something, you think all of a sudden you're going to jump up and that's just going to do it. No, you got to put it into practice.
Come on. That's right.
You think a coach is going to bring you in and just show you film, draw on the board, and then put you in the game? We're going to run through this.
Oh.
Get up, run it again. We're going to keep running. So when we got here in a real active game, you should already know. And that's why he pissed. We just went through this.
Right.
They come in pulling out the board. let's see what went wrong. Then you're saying, oh, I can't believe this. Because you didn't stay with what we were taught. Mm-hmm. You broke protocol. And that becomes the danger detriment. Those are just natural things we're talking about. But it's definitely crucial when it comes down to the word. See, when you start to think like that, then you want to try to make sure you maintain. Coach will pull you, make you sit out maybe, whatever, to try to punish you. We talking about you out of him forever. Everything you work for, everything you sacrifice now is gone and you can't get it back. That's how critical it is for us to get this right. So now we're going through and we're running through. We're going through and we're putting on the board. When you get out here, you're going straight in the game.
That's right. That's right.
When y'all lay here, you're going straight in the game. So you got to make sure you get it right. This is what we're doing the walkthroughs right now. We're doing walkthroughs. Walking. When you get out here, you're going straight in the game. No sooner we did, man, somebody might do something, something might happen, something might come, might get a phone call, some call might stop up, might some old friend hit you, got an email, something pop up on TV, you in the game now.
That's right. That's right.
You're supposed to block.
That's right.
You're supposed to be blocking. Hello? You in the game. It's that critical when y'all here to make sure you got it. When as soon as you get it, you got to put it into play. You straight in the game now. Come on, get this right quick. Yes, Yahoo to him once I get him out of here. I'm going to be opening up for some membership. Try to get some folk that really want to be saved. That being honest, y'all folk done got too comfortable. Done sat too long and got old. Y'all remind me of a guy one time, I had went to his truck one time, the truck was blocking me. And I had opened up the door and I told his daughter, I said, where your dad at? She said, well, I said, where your dad? I need to move this truck. She said, my dad? She said, that's my damn man. I said, whoa. I went to see him. I said, I had went out there, man. I said, I thought that was your daughter now. He's at my old lady. I said, your old lady? He said, man, I had my wife, man. He said, shit, man, I'm 54. He said, yeah, man, she 50. He said, man, that's 104 years old in the bed. It's too much damn age in the bed. He told me straight. He said, that's 104 years in the bed. He said, no. He said, too old. He had too much age in the bed. He got rid of him. You know what I'm saying? He was like 54. That girl like 21. Damn, that she could have passed. She looked about young, almost young, like Leona, young for her age. You keep that up when you get 50, son, you be good. If you mess around and old up at the last minute, that's gonna be some shit down, boy. Ain't that right? I looked at young for a long time. Danny like that, don't he? You don't use that? Yeah, I looked at young for a long time. That gray shit started getting my. I kept brushing that thing out. Damn, dandruff done got. I realized that ain't dandruff, it won't move. I'm gonna get that brush in after a while. That's right. Anybody try to condemn me, I'm gonna find something somewhere in some book to throw back at you. Even I gotta get it from Bird Rabbit or somewhere. All right, let's look at this right here. This is Yeshayahu 2:1. Listen.
The debar that Yeshayahu, the Ben of Ammuz, saw concerning Yehuda and Jerusalem.
This is what he saw. Let's see what he told us. Verse 2.
And it shall come to pass in the last Yamim that the har of Yahuwah's bet shall be established in the top of the harem.
He said, as the chief, which makes sense because the chief we know is the Rosh, and the Rosh is where?
The head.
The head, and where's the head on your body?
Top.
So you see how it makes sense when they wrote, but see, now we understand. For them, they understood not chief, or you use chief, they knew that would be the Rosh. Y'all got it? So they knew the head. So now he's saying that in the last Yamim that he's going to take the har of his house, and he's going to establish it as the chief, as the main focal point where? Of the harem of the mountains. We got it? And shall be raised above the
Hill.
harem again should be for hills.
They use something different.
Okay, that's Gibbaoth. He's saying this is an E. That's an accent. I don't have one. I speak nigga. All right. Gibbaoth is what he's saying. Remember, he's saying this is an E. This is their vowel point. Y'all remember this? What is this? Shiva, that's right. He's saying this makes an E sound, but it's silent. So see, see how many people we got to be watching. We can't just watch the English speakers. We got to watch these people that are using the cool vowel point on us over here. So now we got to watch everybody while you still got to learn. You know what? You in the game now. You can't afford to make no mistakes because everybody playing you. Everybody's playing you the whole time while you're trying to learn to be saved. These people don't have no obligation to get out of your way, let you study, let you learn. Their goal is to get you off. This man is talking about establishing his heart and putting it at the top of the mountains. And it's going to be above the hills. And this is what's going to happen.
And all Goyim shall Nahar unto it.
He said stream. That's right, Nahar. Makes sense. Why? Nahar means stream. It can stand for underground stream, which means it flows. You got water that flows underground. Sometimes people have pipes burst, and they don't know where to leak at. They'll dig, and guess what they'll find out? This water been running underground. That's Nahar. So he told us, he that Amon on me, as the Kitabim has said, out of his belly shall
Nahar.
So if it's going to flow out, it's been where? It's been in, it's been under. So we knew about that because we knew about underground stream. That's how Abraham, he dug wells. Guess why you dig a well? Because the Ma'im is underground. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
So now he told you, listen what all these people going to do. They're going to stream, and they're going to stream to it, which is against science. That's telling you that water is going to go up.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
That's what he just told you, that water was going to go up. Because he just referred to the people as water.
Yep.
Ma'im. He just said they're going to stream up. If I'm going to set my house at the top of the heart, and it's going to be above the hills, and he just told you that all Goyim, they're going to flow up to it. Yes, sir. They're going to flow to it. And we've seen this before. Y'all know that? When we came out of Mizraim, he told Musa that we were going to worship him at that heart. Right. They were going to flow to it. He set them out. He said, they're going to flow right here. Let's see what's going to happen. See, that's what got you, because you don't see it. And remember what his name means. Yeshayahu means Yahuwah has saved. That's ED. He's already done it. Right.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
And many shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the heart of Yahuwah,
to
the bed of Yahuwah of Yaakov, Elohim of Yaakov.
I can't imagine why.
And he will lamed us of his Darak.
Concerning his ways, and
we will halak in his paths.
For
out of Saun shall go forth the Torah, and the Debar of Yahuwah from Jerusalem.
So we were looking. See, they had a premise of it because they had already gone and they had already gotten the word. He taught them right at the foot. When he told Musa he going to brought them down, he said here, he was going to teach them right down. See, I already had a familiarity about this. We were already familiar. We had knowledge about coming to the heart and him teaching us. This isn't something that was far-fetched for us. See, people moved things around and made things almost seem impossible. It's not impossible for water to go up. They do it through precipitation. When when water evaporates, guess what it does? It goes up. See, that isn't how, you ain't believe what the book told you was going to happen. Said we're going to be caught up. What we knew to be caught up first? The Ma'im. That's what he told us in Barashit. Right. He caused the Ma'im to go up.
Yeah.
Right. See, these folks not practical. You heavy ass. You trying to think, good way you're going to pull some guts out y'all. Well, ain't going to be folks here wobbling this thing. No. Yeah, he know what he's doing. You got to be changed in a moment, a twinkle of an eye. Man, you been around a whole bunch of fat folk in there. Woo, the folks on the ground going to be running. But no, I didn't put that out there. But the fact is, when you see us being caught up to meet him in the air, we already learned that premise from Barashit. That's what he was trying to tell y'all. I declared the end at the beginning. When I told you to let the Ma'im be divided from the Ma'im, how would they divide it? He took them first and he set them up in the firmaments. So now when he told you going to come back, we're going to be changed. Then he told we're going to be caught up to meet him in the air. What was he trying to tell you? We learned this from water. Water changes its position and go up.
Yes, sir.
You don't see no droplets of water going up.
Nah.
So it has to be changed to do that.
Yes, sir.
So, they can't figure out how we going to be changed. Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth. You saw what they had them to do? the water that divided from the Ma'im that was on the rocks was different. That's it. See how it makes sense?
Yeah.
But see, they try to put stuff together, and you got to understand how things, don't even try to get deep off into nothing spiritual. This is what people error and mess up at. First of all, you always look at the spirit, the ruach wind. This is something natural that you feel, that you know, that you can actually see. You don't see it itself, but you can see the workings of it. So people have a problem with not seeing Elohim. Do you see the wind? No. Does the wind exist?
Yes,
how do we know? It's evident through we can feel it. It's evident through how it makes other things operate, change, and move.
Yeah.
But I don't see it. How you believe in something you don't see? Your mama.
Yep.
Because I'm not going to keep arguing with people.
That's right.
So you got to hit them where it hurt. Your mama. Y'all see, but you know what I'm saying? So now when it comes down to Elohim, I don't physically see him, and he's wind, ruach. But I can see the operations. I can see the movement of Elohim. Even Adam, when he heard him coming, when was it? In the cool of it. So in the cool, guess when you feel it's cool? You can tell it from the wind. It's a feeling you get. You say, ooh, it's getting cold. It's getting cool. You can feel it. Do you see the cool? But you can feel it. So he can actually feel him coming. And over there, he said, I could hear you. How many of y'all heard that wind? But you don't see, you can see what is moving. You can see trees and stuff doing it to us. You can see trash cans and tops going. But you don't see the wind. You see leaves turning and going. But you can see the reaction of it. That's the same thing how we believe and we understand Yahuwah. We don't physically see him, but we can see the reactions of him. Or the actions of him. Make sense? How y'all let people talk y'all out of money this man? Don't even tell them to show you the wind. Tell them to point it out. They're going to point out the move, what it causes to move. Isn't that right? And it exists. It ain't the boom, boom, boom. It ain't in my mind either. Right quick, give me Romans chapter 9 right quick. Chapter 1, I'm trying to let y'all go. See that 1 and 15. Romans. People don't like me. You ain't gonna believe it. I don't like them either.
That's right.
Ain't for everybody.
Yes, sir.
I tell people all the time, people, you need to try to come over here with it. No, don't try to invite them. This ain't for everybody.
Nope.
Everybody ain't got no mind want to live right. That's right. Everybody don't want to hear just the butt naked truth.
That's right.
The truth got a crack. And you need to know it and see it. That's right. You got to see what's inside. The truth. Isn't that right? That thing make men and women. A lot of times people think they a man or a woman, it take the bar to make you. I know that because he made Adam. Isn't that right? Told him how a man supposed to delegate. That's right, he supposed to operate, he supposed to move like Yahuwah.
That's right.
I know my daddy walked through the house, you can hear him, you hear the house shake. You hear boom,
That's
boom,
right.
he flat-footed.
That's right.
Boom, he footed. He said he was going to go in the military. He said he wouldn't tell you was flat-footed. They hear that wood walking, he ain't walking no hard. That man, boom, boom, pat them feet, you hear them things, hitting that hardwood floor. You know your ass had to get somewhere then.
That's right. That's right.
Like Adam, you better go high, get you some big leaves
Yes,
somewhere.
sir.
I be on the phone with them hoes telling them lies. I had to hang that phone up. Every time to figure how I could steal like that. Listen, we had a phone by my, they had a phone by my mom in the bedroom and one in the kitchen. That's the one I use. I get on my knees and crawl on that floor. I take that thing and unplug that phone, just ease it out a little bit from the wall. So that phone ring that hit me, like, yeah, just back here talking shit like I could be up. No, damn well I supposed to be in that bed. I hear that flat foot joker coming. Click, hey, that thing to go. So I got to go. Don't call back. Don't call back. You gonna know something. Might be smooth. You gotta forget to push that damn thing back in. That's your head, but you gotta remember, go and push it. How many of y'all knew about that? You quit that look and ease. All you do is that ease a little bit.
Right.
That's it. And go on in there and talk that shit all night.
That's right.
Be on that wall. He called me that one time, I didn't mess around, I didn't hear. That nigga must have glided that night. I'm like, what the hell he done do? I don't know that joker done came to like all of this shit. What the hell that flat-footed joker do? You better make some noise, nigga. Ain't nobody trying to die up in here. How that he'd call them pepperhead girl. How that for them damn pepperhead girl? I don't know what. Every time, what is that click? We're not questioning this man. What's wrong with you, pepperhead? Don't be stupid. Is you ignorant?
That's right.
The man say you a pepperhead. You know what that is? I ain't asking this day what it was. I just look like I know what. Mom, do you know what a pepperhead is? I'll tell you know what a pepperhead is. He damn sure call them pepperhead girl. Why y'all back there find what a pepperhead girl is? It gotta be something, cause you always said it. What is? It mean fast. Yeah, I guess it was. That's what it was. Must have been, ain't it? He showed how to pepperhead. Woo, boy, that thing, you'd have cut him too. They just don't know it. Heard what that was. That'd have been it now. All right. Romans 1:15.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
So, as much as in me is, I am ready to preach the good news to you that are at Rome also.
Oh, that's really subtle different. All right, come on. 16, all right.
For I am not ashamed of the good news of Mashiach.
For?
It is the power of Elohim.
For what?
Unto Yeshua, to every one that among, to the Yehudi first, and also to the Greek.
See that? Hold on, he put the Yewani. That's what he used for the Greeks. That's the word for Greek, Yewani. Because Greeks wasn't their first name anyway. I think it started with an M. They had another name. Their actual original name was not Greeks anyway.
Macedonian.
It was who? It was, I think it started with an M. What did you say?
Macedonian?
No, it wasn't Macedonia. No, it was another name. What did you say? Hold on for a minute. What did you say? Hold on for a minute. Who you? What am I saying? What you say? I've been told y'all they were Hellenese. I told you they were, but they had another name though. Besides that, I tell y'all about that. See, that's why people and the way they'll mess people up, and folks be talking about, oh man, go to hell. All you just told folks to go to Greece. You ain't been saying, but white folks scared. They just slapped in my shit. They don't say it's a bad word. It couldn't be. That was their name, but they brought pure hell when they came.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's them. Yeah, I told y'all before, but no, they had another name before that too. See, them folks, a lot of these folks have changed their name all the time, and you look astute when you be saying stuff, but you don't know what you be talking about. All we repeat stuff, we repeat what the slave master told us.
Yeah.
He don't tell you but so much information. He don't want you to know. So when you try to throw it in his face, he already know, oh, that's the shit I told you.
That's right.
He do. I'm being honest with you. He know. All you saying is what I told you. You don't know who I am. They don't have no idea. Folks trying to preach it that time. You gonna burn in Greece. That's all they done told you. That's all I done told you. I mean, how many times we told hell was a bad word? Hell's a bad place. They just bad people. Hell is bad people. But see, our people didn't know nothing about that. Man, they had another name even before that. Y'all can look it up and say, they start with an M. Their original name, the Greeks' original name was not Greeks. See, people just see that's the issue with them, or not the issue, but that's the thing with white people. See, they can change their name around. You still nigga. You like Boy and Tarzan. You ain't went nowhere. Marcinian? Marcinian. I told you, I know it started with M. You gonna repeat what Jesse said. You better be right. Yeah, right. I'm gonna be tight. Cause you speak Spanish. You know, Marcinian. I told you, I know it started with M. I can't remember what it was. I know so much stuff. I don't even know what all I know till I smoke him. Like Tim. Man, Tim, one night Tim was talking, man, he was caught up so much, he was just rattling off shit. It was back to back. We were like, Tim, what's up, Tim? Tim said, I ain't know I knew all this either. Tim said, you don't know what you know till you smoke sticky icky. Man, he was just going. We were like, Tim, he was back. We were stepping like, damn, he's smart.
That's right.
We asked him something the other day, he had that sticky. He said, man, you need to go smoke. We said, it took him too long. He was trying to get this. We like, yeah, you probably need to get him more of that sticky icky. I'm talking about he was rap. That man knew so much. That man was a connoisseur.
That's right.
Galactica. We like, damn, he's smart. I gotta light me another one up.
That's
Check
right.
that right.
That's right.
All right. What happened now? We need more sources. So he ain't moving. That's why I told Brownie Hall out there. But I remember it started with an M, so I'm sure he got plenty of information about these people. It's stuff we had to look up. And the only reason why I told y'all that, because there's going to be some other stuff y'all have to learn when y'all come back. Because what we got to do to be proficient, you really got to know your enemy.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm telling y'all, you just don't know. Last time I tried to tell y'all, I put a lot of stuff. I know y'all might feel, oh, it's irrelevant. We just need about salvation. In order to successfully obtain salvation, you got to know all of the conquering issues. Okay? That's just been in it. The first thing when Yahuwah brought us out, he realized, I got to take down Mizraim. That's your first fight. I got to take down Mizraim. They were the strongest ruler over us. They were the longest ruler we had. He said, I got to get me a shot. I got to take them down. Y'all got me. This is a major problem. I got to take it down. And you got to be able to identify. And then along the way, you know what they kept doing? They were conquering problems in order to get to where they were going. That's how you got to look at it. All these people problems. You ain't had no business making no agreements, no deals with nobody. You weren't supposed to do it. You actually broke protocol. We cut a lot of deals with these other people. We ain't got no business making no lead with these people. Y'all don't want to hear it, though. It's the truth. Y'all fall in love when you go to work. That's why these job bad. You get there and get a damn lunch buddy. You get there and got too much going on for you. I'm just being, sometimes stuff can be dangerous. You got to learn how to deal with people to a way to where you ain't hung up with people.
That's right.
I'm just being honest.
Right.
Because people, you don't mess around, shit rub off on you now.
Yep.
You got to learn how to deal with people and keep a relationship to where you still keep your composure who you are. You got what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, a lot of times people don't, Yahushua, you know what he would do sometimes? The book said he oftentimes resorted by himself.
Yeah, that's
You're
right.
right. Sometimes you have to get to where you can make sure you focus on what you got to do. Everybody ain't got the same agenda you got. That's just being honest.
Right.
He looked at, he did. They went to find. They said he oftentimes resorted by himself. They knew where to find. He like, man, I'm finna die. I'm finna die. And every day I'm getting closer to my move. I gotta make sure I keep my composure. I keep my head low. People around you, oh man, I'm telling you, man, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Man, shut up. Shut your mouth. Cause I know it, cause people will talk you out of it now.
Yep.
Cause you know what happened a lot of, and why a lot of y'all done been comfortable? Cause folk done told you all right. I can't see you burn. They judge me cause they gonna burn, and they don't know shit, and you gonna sit here and let them tell you? No, I'm son to tell me. You buy a guitar. So you might well get some string guitar. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about, I can't teach this here. When I'm gonna think about guitar, like guitar. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all just tried to come at me. That's terrible. Y'all, that is awful. That is awful. That is awful. Y'all so good. Y'all joking. He ain't joking. But he's joking and y'all ain't no good. Listen, if y'all joking ain't a con, that is terrible. That is. Tell like old folk, I'm gonna pray for y'all. Y'all know good. Boy, that's some con stuff y'all just pulled right there. Woo, that thing was good though. I like that. That thing like it got me. Like dog, I almost slipped. All right, come on the next verse, 17. I'm trying to get to most high way I try to let y'all finish here. Listen.
For therein is the Sadiq of Elohim revealed from Amunah to Amunah.
As
it is Katab, the Sadak shall Kai by Amunah.
He said it been revealed. We don't watch it. Everybody that walked by, it proved itself out and it manifested. He said, as it is Katab, but the Sadiq shall live by Amunah. That's tight. So we got to look at when we do something. That's why it's so important that how we transform and it's really trying to make sure we understand and comprehend writing it versus just reading something and just moving on. Because we got to live by it. And can we look at what Amunah is again, please, Boston? One whoever operating back down. Again, you can't do nothing. You can't do something you don't know.
Right.
I wouldn't ask you to do it. It'd be wrong.
Right.
And you'll be fooling yourself to sit around and try to do something you don't know, which means you got to know. Even the writer said they're all going to be taught of it.
Right.
We got to fulfill it. That's the completion for us. If we're all taught, then we can live by it.
Right.
Can't live by it when you ain't been taught. So you got Imun. They're going to put anything he can do. See how that put all that data. See that right here? Who remember what this is? Tell them again. How many of y'all remember what this is? I got a hand back down. How many of y'all remember what it is? I ain't gonna ask you. You can lie. Go ahead and raise your hand. I know they be done. They be saying to me, right, go ahead and say, I loose you now. No, go ahead now. So they be done. So now this is katif. Y'all remember that? Katif is here. It'll look like karik if it's over here. Over here is karik. These two right here. He's telling you right here, this is katif and this is sigol, okay? Sigol is he telling you that it makes an E sound. The E sound he's telling you is the E as in the word red, okay? But now he's telling you katif. He's telling you it's short, it's been reduced. That's what katif means. Whatever symbol that you're seeing here, sigol, he's telling you that it's been reduced, katif. Now, is this gonna keep you out the Malkuf? No. But you need to know it because people are working us. This was like foreign. This scare you. You see all this, what is all this? What is all this? Now y'all see this? We hadn't talked about this one. Let's see. Kibbutz look like this. I want to say that's kibbutz. Kibbutz, when he did this, he's telling you that your ooh is actually making this. Y'all got it? He's telling you that a ooh is coming here as in blue. Y'all got it? Kibbutz is telling you that it's like, remember you tell you, kibbutz and bits, kibbutz and bits. All I want to say, ooh, I want kibbutz and bits. So now when he told you kibbutz, if I'm correct, it's kibbutz. It's two of them, the symbol. But kibbutz is the ooh. Y'all got it? And it's the ooh as in blue. All right, y'all got it? So you want to know this. You saw this. All you just have to do is look at this. Don't worry about this. But we need to know it because this is a modern script that we got Aramaic writing, Aramaic type style writing. But then he came in and gave you vowel points on it. Okay? So, munah. And you look at what the ooh is for us. What does the ooh do? And amazing, look what you got right here. Security. That's why he told you, hereby is revealed the Sadiqa Elohim from what? So that meaning what? Security. That's right. That's been our security, right? And he told you as it is what? Katab, written. That's right. That's how important we look at stuff, you understand it. Firmness, security. We know you fidelity, they give you fidelity banks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's meaning trustworthy. But this is what we look at. You're supposed to be firm in what you're saying. Even when you look at Titus chapter 2 and verse 1, what's the first thing he told you? Finally. Akeem. Be strong. And I'm going to know. That's tight. Because you was quoting Ephesians chapter 6. He told you, but speak thou the thing which becomes sound. Sound means something firm. That's why they make you put in the wheel. You, whoever you are, being of, that means you're firm. Meaning your mind isn't wavering. So you see how they learn to take that something sound, means it's solid. Before you can execute a will, do you understand that's the first thing you got to say? You're not going to believe it. Before you can get yourself saved, you're going to have to make sure you sound in the Amanah. You got to make sure you sound. You got to be firm. That's the first thing. In order to execute this walk y'all trying to do, you got to be firm. That's why he talked about being no more children, because they're not firm. There's no security in that. So now when they're giving you faith, so we talking about this, what you're looking at, security. You're trying to secure your salvation. That's the whole end, right? See, just like in a sense, like with Jacob, when he wrestled with the Malaki. The Malaki wanted him to let him go, didn't he? Yes, what did he tell him? He locked him down. So I'm holding on. I ain't letting go. I got security, man. I'm security. I got this thing. You know what I'm saying? I done locked this down. He's got to do something. This is the same way you got to be with him. You trying to get somebody to accept you and take you out of your demolished condition and put you in a totally better position, then you got to be able to secure that thing. Y'all hear me? You got to be able to present something to him to make it say, I'm willing to transfer you over. Because if Carnute walked with Elohim, how much time he had for himself? How much time was he spending with his family? How much time was he hanging out? You see what I'm saying? If you don't walk with him, that means you got to let some stuff go. Yasharal didn't walk with Elohim until they came out of Mizraim. They couldn't say they were walking with him when they was in no Mizraim. They walked with him after he came out. Isn't that right? Then he halal them, guide, directed. And that's what you got to do. You got to go with some things that got you locked in where he can't lead you. Sometimes it can be your marriage, sometimes it can be your kids, sometimes it can be your possessions. Sometimes it can just be yourself you need to let go of. Some of us, our rotten old self is what holds us back. That's just being honest. But you don't want to hear that either, do you? So when he talk about when it's being revealed, showing you being firm. What it told you about Abraham? So he was secure when he was walking. Now that he was firm in his standing. He was firm. You waver. You indecisive. Undecided. Still trying to figure. That wasn't Abraham. These people, that wasn't their situation. Yeah, they were firm in what they believed. That's what we're talking about, amunah. These people tell you about faith, substance of things, hope for evidence of things unseen. We're not looking for that. These people had a firmness. They knew what worked, and they stayed with what worked. Y'all got it? And that's what we got to do. All right, come on back real quick. For in it, the Sadiq of Elohim is
revealed.
That's right. Revealed is known or shown. From where?
Amunah to Amunah.
As it is what?
Time.
That's the only way it's going to be shown. How you going to have it without what's written?
Right.
That don't make sense. But the Sadiq, rather, the Sadiq shall Ka'id by
Amunah.
He said that's how it's been shown. By being firm. Y'all got it? Let's see what he told us. Verse 18. Let's see what he told us. Listen.
For the wrath of Elohim is revealed from Shamayim.
Against who?
All Rasha and Rasha of Anashim, who hold the Amat in Rasha.
He said who suppress. That's what a lot of people do. I talked about before. People are hide and keep stuff away from you. He told you about these folks, and they suppress it. They keep you from knowing it. All right, listen.
Because that which may be known of Elohim
is
manifest in them. For Elohim hath shewed it unto them.
See that? You see what it said? For that knowledge of Elohim is manifest among them, for the Elohim had revealed it to him, which is Revelation, Kazum. He revealed it to him. What happened?
For the invisible things of him from the creation of the Olam are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and his mightiness, so that they are without excuse.
See that? They can't apologize for it. And that's what we thinking we're going to do. We're going to be able to apologize and get out of this. He said this stuff is known. For from the time of creation of the Olam, for world, his invisible attributes are his knowledgeable dominion of his actions, and you shall see in them his eternal power and mightiness, because there is no opening of the paw for them to apologize. We see him looking at it. He let us know this stuff is clearly seen. You hear? You think a man built this planet? Go ahead and believe man came up his own. Man built this planet too. I mean, go ahead on with it. Man built all this. Did man build this planet? Man shot a tree out his ass in grass.
Oh.
No. Somebody greater than us did it.
That's right.
Somebody greater and bigger than us put this in.
Right.
And put this in. These people can play crazy if they want to. These people ain't stupid. Them folks fighting for a reason over there. And these people fighting what hurt us and what we don't know. America believe in this religion we got.
Yeah, that's right.
Ain't nobody stupid. Everybody know. What we got traced back to what everybody fighting for.
Right.
We ain't trying to fight to get back no damn India, no Russia, no Pakistan. We trying to get to Jerusalem. All these folks fighting for that one sacred place.
Yep.
The Muslim, everybody trying to get back, fight for that place.
That's right.
Because everybody know it's been recorded on record. They got pyramids. They got hieroglyphs written, drawn up, showing we've been there.
Right.
We got building built. We got building. Basically, the pyramid ain't nothing but a building.
Yeah.
Nothing but a damn skyscraper. White folks done fool you, and we built them. So he gave us dominion, and gave us the ability to come here and build them before we ever met white people. Before they came, we saw white skin, it was a leper. Now they're a whole goyim and we worship them. Everybody was our color. The lepers came in and broke us all up. Bust us up, then had a dying ourselves. Light skinned is better than damn dark skinned. Everybody was dark. When the man came here with dark, wasn't no light in it. Not till Elohim came.
Right.
You all right?
Yes, sir.
Everybody sat in the region of the shadow of it, he saw an ore shine to
That's
him.
right.
Ain't that right? He put it here and let it be light, and when it appeared, guess what? It started taking away all of the darkness.
That's right.
Yeah, that manifestation. He said, now I can create, I can work. Ain't that right? Now I can work the light on. Now my work can be seen, it can be shown. And that's what we're trying to understand now. He said, all this stuff these folks trying to tell you, go ahead and fool yourself. Tell them to find you the man that built this planet. I'm going to take his ass in space and let him build another. I'm going to knock hell out of him when he don't too. I was in that star hills the time, I'm going to knock shit out you.
Mm-hmm.
Now get to stepping. No, good and well you can't build no planet. He the only one could put this together and create it. Trying to get y'all, now they trying to show you shit about no flying saucer. All the time you get a flying saucer when a husband and wife get the damn fighting in the kitchen. Damn well you never seen no flying. Don't do that. Don't do it. That is wrong. How's joking? That is wrong. For the record, let me just say, y'all people are sick. That don't mean I don't like it now, but you're sick. I'm gonna go ahead and show you some unidentified things that flying around. What the hell are you looking for? What the hell, come land ain't found that? They ain't gonna find no intelligent life down here, not that they come down here to Kanye and the folk that watch us. And 2 miles on the mile. Otherwise, they ain't gonna find no intelligent life.
Mm-hmm.
These folk don't, you ain't Yehudi, you ain't nothing no way. That's right. Yehudi Yasharal.
That's right.
So they gonna fool you on the damn spaceship. What the hell they gonna come down here for? All they gonna do is divide their ass like they did us. Get out there, they gonna be prejudiced with one another, mistreating each other, lying on each other, raping and killing each other. Shit, I had a bag, I'd have rolled E.T. out and I'd have put a bag over his face, though. I said, you're an ugly little shit, but I'm trying to get you out of here. I don't have to be honest with him. He come out and be like, man, that shit ain't, and what in the hell wrong with your finger? But like, you better wipe with the other hand. You have an accident, you gonna damn near put yourself in a hospital. So that's what we're trying to look at. We're trying to understand this. You see where all this stuff at? From the creation of the alarm, his invisible attributes, his knowledge, dominion of his actions, and you shall see them is an eternal power and his mighty, because there is no opening of your mouth for them to apologize. You try to act like you don't know. Don't you get with these stupid people mess y'all up. And one thing he wants you to know, if you believe there's a place where he rests and he give you eternal rest, he wants you to know you better believe there's a destruction.
That's right.
Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
Don't you let nobody, just like you know people go to the hospital and get well, people go there to die.
Mm-hmm.
You need to know both ends. Nothing about, you know what people try to fool themselves, they go to clubs and go and drink. They try to escape the responsibility. They try to tell themselves something ain't gonna happen. You only going there because you lie to yourself. That's why you to go there. You lie to you. Why the hell you think you put on all that shit? Lie. Ask somebody, can you wear something they got? I ain't never do no shit like that. One time I did. I put on my cousin Marine's outfit. That damn thing was jammed up. He came in. He said, what the hell you doing? I said, he said, boy, your ass finna go to jail. He said, you can't go out. What's wrong with you? I put them dread. That damn thing was lined up on me right, boy. I said, yes, sir. I did it to the club. Free drinks. It's on their ass. You all right? Yeah. So you go out there because you want to lie. You person use somebody's car. Yeah, I remember all that shit. Women borrow somebody's pocketbook, wear somebody's dress, go to the mall, buy some shit, and fold the tag in. And about them, must them wipe the price off the shit. All this shit, I'm trying to do the lumbo and shit, yeah. Everybody go to the club, ain't never lying and faking. Where you go to the flex? Go get a fresh haircut. Go get all this shit. Look like, man, let me wear your necklace. Let me wear it. Everybody out here to the sky trying to lie.
Yup.
What I'm telling you, what the hell you going there for? I'm going there, don't want nobody to talk to. Get your ass out my here, bulldacker.
Right.
Run off. I'll show you. Tell hell, I didn't know you were gay. Say it loud so everybody can hear it. I ain't get turned out. Hey, she gay anyway. Y'all all right? That's the truth. What everybody go to the club for? Who went to the club, they ain't go there to fake it? You went there for something. She said, yes, you did. Your ass was fake. I might have seen her ass in the club that night and now. So I was looking at her, sitting at the door. I said, who is that? I said, ask him. What the hell you doing in here? In there faking. Everybody go there and be faking. Ain't that right? Y'all man, what you go out to pick up somebody? You go out there and live a lie. Somebody got there and tell you, I ain't got shit either. I borrowed it. They said, this ain't my shirt. I'd take it back. I'd take it back and try to get a refill. I can't get it musty too much. No damn way gonna get, once your arm did that, musty. Hello? They know it. These women here know it. How many of you buy them clothes and leave them tags on them? So you wear them around. How many of you do that? Damn, Jerry said you to do it too. The guy used to do it too?
Nope.
I ain't never do it. I told my shit off. I said, ain't going. It be bad when shit don't fit and you can check it or you can throw it away. And I was bad about throwing shit in the garbage can. You say, damn, moving too damn fast. Man, my wife had a whole wardrobe of tags. I had to break out and take them down, get them tags, rip them off down. Stop that. You wear it, you buy it, you wear it, you don't take it back. They're different, ain't it? There's a lot of them. I know a lot of them get it. And listen, they start putting this shit where the woman can't hide it. They learn how to hook that shit on their bra strap. You can't never put on a woman gonna figure it out. Listen, if the shit gotta be crooked and wrinkled, they gonna go to club out there, Quasimodo, jet a heart attack. Hey, man, what the hell wrong? You had a stroke? Just so they can fake it. Go get a big old spadula, hand throw it on their head. I mean, listen, you go to the club, listen, you can walk through everybody and tell them, say, all y'all in here, ain't nobody here shit. Everybody here, y'all just sitting in here fake. You either going to get drunk or you trying to hide who you are. You're in here in the dark, ain't no damn lights on, strain your damn eyes. Damn, there's something that's a damn man. You don't know what you dancing with. All that supposed to know. Hell, I got that woman with that damn cut. Hell, I was glad she was a woman. I damn sure made that cut in that club, though. Light get the blinking and shit. You don't drink number 19, you'll miss some shit. Now, some of y'all don't miss more than that. You just don't want to tell it. Confession started today. Isn't that right? That's the truth, ain't it? At least, you know what? People need to be honest with yourself. Y'all know, man, you go to club, escape. Get away from what? Life. How you doing? Man, I club so much. I club myself to death, man. Club and club. Then you start running to the same old people, man. You'll see different folks, you know what I'm saying? Baby, everybody the same, man. Everybody there faking shit. Got to park your car way down the damn street and walk and be mad as hell. Park too close, your shit blocked in. I should have parked man down there. You ain't never satisfied. Go in here, man, and mess around trying to be somebody and act like somebody and pick up somebody right here. They just as fake as you is. No damn way you came in the club, you want somebody. Quit damn playing. What you come here for? I just go in, ain't want nobody. Like I said, you're gay. We ain't went no club. I don't want nobody. I just want to go. So you are gay. It makes no sense. How many of y'all used to go to the club and you ain't want nobody and then you just went? Here go two of them again tonight. Come on. Crank the pool up. No good wedding to get back now. Felicia, y'all gonna call the flood last time. We'll try it one more time. Y'all know good and well. Y'all went to the club. Y'all just saying that you went there, you wanted to escape something. You wanted to be something different. And Smith used to wear a little weave on your head, so you did. No good way there. She had that little ball up there. I ain't see. She had that little bumpkin thing on top. Yeah, she'd have a little bumpkin. She wasn't about to just wore that little thing. She was in the world. She had it, huh? That what it was, a donut. That what it looked like. Hell, they had no frosting on it. She told me, I ain't need it, I just wore it. I said, wore it as an insecurity. That's why you wore it. People don't believe it. A lot of stuff we do. People, let me tell you, folks try to tell you, say, oh, if you ain't need it, why would you have it? Because it made you feel a certain type of way. Let me be honest, everybody. We all did stuff because it make you feel a certain type of way. So that's what I'm saying. You go to these places because everybody here is fake. One got all the ass out, no socks on, foot about to damn shoot through a shoe. like, where the hell had you struggling like this to get him? Is it that bad? No starting ass about to bust your dress. What is going on in your, we look at, when you out there with it, you think, oh shit, man, look good. You don't realize what is going on in her mind, the reason she put herself through that kind of stress and abuse. Then you have to dance and stand on your feet and shit, ain't gonna get a seat. Do all this shit for what? Because I don't want nobody. That shows there's a mental breakdown with you. Something's wrong with you. You did all that to come here to be seen, to be what? I don't want nobody looking at me. Then you got to put a damn pocketbook, keep pulling the shit. It ain't growing, it ain't stretchable. I'm just being, am I telling the truth though? Mentally, you really go back and look at it, what something's going on. You know what we thinking? Shit, that my time. You don't realize, this say her has something wrong with her. This is a lot of work and stress she put herself through, her hope on landing some guy, and she uncomfortable as shit. That being honest. And then the fact that you can't see it and you want her. Then you're like, man, you my chick. Man, she crazy as hell. So what she had on didn't tell you that? I mean, now you know, sense don't come in and you get the word, you really look at yourself, you don't realize you sick. Well, how many women, how many of y'all have went and met somebody at the club, they were crazy shit lady? Think about it though, where you meet them at. Look, then you really think about it. Person here drunk, you in the club, you drunk. You know what I'm saying? What made you come to come somewhere and get drunk? These people not your friends. Right. You know, stuff that we just think were cool and stuff. Do you understand how much detriment and danger you put to? You know how many people go back to the club and just sit back and lurk and just white people? Oh, yeah. They had a girl one time, she was a pretty girl too. I don't know if she went to the club, met the dude had out that drink. Listen, she was a pretty young lady. What did I say, Keith? He beat the shit out of her that night. Man, had on listen, man, she sitting here dancing. Listen, her ass got on her social media. He ain't drinking. He studied buying her drink. Nothing clicking in her mind. Why he ain't drinking? We out at the, listen, she just drinking, got that shit on her social media. He beat the shit out. Took her back to the hotel, stripped her clothes, took her car, took her purse, took her phone, beat hell. She woke up unconscious, beat them, listen, beat the, when I tell you, he beat the hell out of her. I'm talking about beat the shit and had her car gone with it. And her purse and everything. And shit, then I think he brought some guys in, they gang raped her. Now what you gonna tell these folks? You explain what happened when you go to court. What happened? I mean, I ain't meeting my man on social media. Jury just sitting here looking at this shit. Man on social media. He was at the club just drinking. Could you just tell the court how many drinks you had? Drink. About 12. Jury said 12 drinks. She at the club, somebody shall know. Oh yeah, you want to get boned. Then you went back to a hotel. Then we went back to a hotel, and I had got down, and the jury just saying, eating this shit up. They look at your social media, you showing the shit, you just going. Listen, you can look at this dude already, even though you see straight, you can look and say, this joke ain't drinking. Something should be asking you. He's just feeding you all these drinks. Now, if I'm a man on drink, what the hell I want a woman drunk? What I want with a woman drunk, I don't drink. Why I should have been thinking, why you want to get me drunk? And he ain't drinking. Versus me and him both drinking. He don't want nothing to drink. He just steady feed me. Ain't no woman that dumb, is it? Man, these places traps. People go to these places, a lot of us don't even realize, we just made it out called Yahuwah with Yukonah. Y'all don't even realize, y'all know how many people that died in them clubs? Man, it's just Yahuwah just had, it be people sitting in these clubs that just says, scoping, just watch your ass out. I'm telling you, they don't have no that. You in there just jump your ass around. For watching, for picking your pocket. Too many folks on the phone don't want, boom, don't bump you. You just lost your shit. If people going to claim like, man, so many folks, they just free feel on your woman ass. Just keep going. It's sick people out here in the world. Y'all just don't know. Yahuwah spared Al-Qaeda. And y'all come here, y'all be playing around. Ain't nothing let somebody go out here and let your ass get killed off something simple. Because you don't realize there's a lot of folks that died in them clubs. How many of y'all used to drink? Most of y'all don't know. You never heard of something called alcohol poisoning. How many of you used to drink, you to throw up? You know what that was? You do know your body rejected because you've just been poisoned. No, because I had drunk too much. Exactly. You drunk enough to kill your ass. And your body was trying to disperse to get the poison out before it did it. We said, man, I was so damn tore, man, I throwed up. Shit, man, I'm going to do it again. I'm just saying, I was this way. We were reckless. I ain't never even thought about it. Somebody had 7 ounces. Said, Do you know why you were throwing up? Because your body was rejected, because you had poisoned yourself. You had taken so much alcohol, it had become critical for your body, so your body was rejected in order to keep you alive. I didn't even think, shit, man, I just got to take my time that time. Just a little while later, you be right back where you started. Right. You know how many people have died from the first time they drunk? College being drinking, die. Come, man, some freak, ain't no shit freak. Alcohol will kill you. That's why I can't go nowhere. When you realize you think you smart and you find out you a damn dummy. You a damn dummy. And the only thing been keeping you with this man. So many people were more intelligent than us, didn't even make it out. It ain't even an intelligent thing you made it out. That's what con is. The fact that Yahuwah had con on us and spared us, we don't even deserve it. The fact that so many people we know are dead and gone, and they should be knowing us and they should be alive. But he spared us just long enough for a little while to say, hey, get this right. Get this right before you get out of here. That's what I appreciate. The fact he chose me to say, hey, you need to get this right before you got. How many people didn't heed that call? How many people gave this opportunity to ignore it? And we're always thinking, they ain't get a fair chance. Man, how I wish they'd have had a chance to hear. How you get a chance? What superhuman strength you got? What acute hearing you have? None, nothing. Mr. Yahuwah is speaking to everybody. It's just a matter who chooses to hear. That's right. But one thing gonna go on record for everybody. It don't make sense to judge everybody and everybody don't know nothing. It makes sense to judge people according to something because you know. And just like he said, and you're not going to open your mouth with no apology because it's clear for you to see this. All this shit y'all been babying and petting your ass and acting like you don't know and you some special ed ass, you ain't doing it here. Everybody here know what they're doing. You're going to be held to it. Because the man just told you, y'all say for yourself, because there is no opening of the paw for them to apologize. And you know what Sheol said? Every mouth must be stopped. Only Mr. Yahuwah put me and other people here like this, because he got something to judge you by. He going to make sure you heard, you were told. You heard the sound of the teruah. If you ain't seek to say it yourself, he said when the sword comes, that's on you. Shame on you, you don't get it right. Every one of y'all in, shame on you. Watch it now. These people can't keep using that. I'm watching that, my priest. You can't keep using that. But you got to line yourself. You're going to have to go down and be immersed. Right. You got to line. See, it's easy to make no commitment when you just sit back and just do it. It's something you committed. People feel like they safe, they don't commit. So when there's something I say they don't like, well, ain't they pastor anyway? I just follow him, listen to him. Then it's something you don't want to do, or it's something you like, I say, that's my man right there. Nobody getting by. Y'all ain't getting by. That's why I call y'all live stream. Y'all don't give y'all no pass. I don't know what these folks think. They come to you ain't getting no pass. Everybody here get the same thing. You get right or you get gone. I'll replace you now. I like it like that. I can be replaced. You can be replaced. Now, hey, I can't do my job. I ain't got no business being here. It ain't right. Hello? Everybody's job need to be on the line. My job on the line, so I put y'all job on the line. My job is on the line. Y'all didn't know about the bid? Where y'all been? That's two. That's all right. All right. All right, get ready to take up a little money. I said a little money.